We are live. Zach's hopping on right now in a second. I think he just messaged me. So I'm hopping on now. I'm like, good, good. It stopped raining here, by the way. It's not raining now. Just wet, really fucking wet here.
It's still raining here.
Is it? Oh no, the clouds lightened up and finally slowing down. So it might still
Hey,
rain.
Matt Wiggins, do you know how to see who won in the Nationals there?
There is a
I was
link.
trying
There
to
was
find
a
it on
link.
Facebook, and I can't figure out who won or like who was the top three in each weight class.
Yeah, the link. You almost have to go watch the link and then just go through it, like skim through it. Or did they do the finals? Are they doing the finals separate? I don't know. I don't think so. I seen it. Seen that Miguel LeBlanc won the 80 kg right and left. Killer Cats, what's up, buddy? Got the Drew in the house already. We got Matt Wiggins. We got
You
Michael
know
C.
what? There's already a big upset in the 220. I mean, super heavyweights left hand.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. I heard.
Oleg shit the bed. I heard. I don't know if he got injured, but he got fuckered.
He probably died. He probably got injured because yeah, for him to, he went two in a row out on the 220. You said.
No, he didn't pull 220. It's okay. He pulled super heavyweights from what I saw.
Oh, okay.
And then he didn't even podium, as far as I know, on the in the super heavies.
Oh, okay.
And then went down to the 110s, to the heavyweights, and was 2-0 out of that. Didn't even get a pin in that.
Yeah, he says just the live stream. Have not seen all three medalists standing together yet. Mr. Peanut, boom. Seen you in a while. How's it going? Yeah, no, I know. I want to report on all the winners, but they're just slowly coming through, right? Dave Hall was the first to get the trifecta. I did read that. Pat DeWolf here might have more info than what we got because he was there. How'd you do, Pat? Was it a good experience?
I don't know. That 20 class looked like I could come in there, and at least on the left hand, it looked like I could have came in there and did some damage.
Oh yeah. I like to look to the masters classes. I think I could have done good there.
Partly kind of bummed I didn't go because I could have beat Mr. Matt Oliver was there, and I could have pinned him a few times.
Oh well, Jeremy Drouse got won a masters, so let's big shout out to him. And Amber Drouse did some whooping ass.
I think they both won on a left-handed on the left hand. Like Jeremy Drouse was left-hand masters, and Amron I think was left-hand women's.
Okay, well, Pat says the supers was won by Pat McKinnon, and that's that young kid from somewhere near Nova Scotia. Isn't he from Nova Scotia?
I don't even know who the hell this kid is.
He's killer. His left is good. Really,
I
really good.
I remember Pat DeWolf. Yeah. No, I thought you were saying some kid.
Yeah, Pat McKinnon he's a kid. Yeah, he's pretty young. He's in his early 20s. He's getting really good and fast. I don't know if his right's that good, but his left's really good. Quietly watching. Okay. Great experience. Got one pin. Hey, one pin's better than no pins. Good for you. And you learn a lot. You learn a lot about, you get to feel things at a high level at nationals. So win or lose, you come out a winner anyway, even if you lost. So Dumas, yeah, what a kid, eh? Slaughtered everyone. Sam Crowler, yeah, Miguel LeBlanc. Hey Zach. Yeah, Dumas looks. I watched a little bit. I've seen a little bit of Dumas. He was looking strong. Yeah, Miguel won right and left at 80 kg. I know that. Zach, did you see some of what was going on?
Yep, I saw a bunch. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I
don't know who won 70 and 65 though.
Well, 65 is your class, right?
It's the one that I was national champ at last year.
Yeah.
You know who? What? There was a guy in our chat at one point that was calling me out, Mr. Cohen. And I don't know, man. He didn't have a very good showing at nationals this year. Yes, he got a pretty big name pin on his first round, but the guy was dead. The guy I think the guy was fully injured and had nothing left in him.
Yeah, but how did he pull him? What weight class is this Cohen guy? How did he pull Daniel off?
242.
Oh, 242? Yeah, well, see, it sounds like Oleg got injured too. Because, I don't see anybody ever beating him on the left. But maybe he got in a war with that McKinnon, Pat McKinlin, or whatever his name is. High Caliber Arms. Hey, buddy. Boom. To our buddy Nick Abel from Montana. Good job reffing there, buddy. I had a hard time understanding the rules, but now I realize that you guys do the runners. I got to fucking remember that, guys. You guys got to drill that into me for when I go to Montana.
Yeah, just keep fighting. Well, it's not that hard. Just keep fighting.
Yeah. There's no such thing as fouls.
Until they say pin.
Yeah, there's just no such thing as fouls. That's all. Yeah.
And remember, it's not like, oh well, once I do an elbow foul, now I got to pin him twice. If he fouls during your way, it goes back live.
It deletes it. Yeah, it goes live.
It's easy to
I don't know. I think I'm sorry, but and this is just
Sonny
my
from Ontario, Zach. Some guy named Sonny from Ontario won the 65 quite easily.
I don't know if I pulled him last year.
I don't know. Not sure. Oh, there's Miguel there. Boom. Nice. Good job pulling, buddy. Right and left arm champion. Hey, 80 kg. Yeah, good job, buddy. Yeah.
But this Cohen guy, like I was saying, freaking
boom.
Cohen.
No, it's just Colin said, "What's up, Brian?" So it's the same
okay. Yeah, that Cohen guy that challenged me, and he's challenging Tim. I think he wants. There's a few challenges out there.
Oh, it's High Caliber Arms is Tim Geib. Okay, sorry, I thought it was Nick.
No, that's the Thrasher.
That's right. Is he Arsenal now?
Yeah,
that's right. I'm sorry, Tim. Yeah, screwed me up. Get confused. Sean Krauther.
Watch out, man. Tim will freaking pin you.
Yeah, I know. Gotta watch for Sean.
Sean in the chat.
Yeah. See, Canadian Nationals. Lucky a lot of us weren't there.
I'm gonna dip out quickly, and then I'll be right back.
No problem. Cohen pulled Oleg in the 110 class. Oleg pulled 3 classes. Yeah. Oleg looked like he got hurt or something because that was not how Oleg normally looks. There was something different, something off. Dan Hogue, boom. Did you go to Nationals, Dan? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I've seen you there in the videos. But, we didn't have a lot of Western guys actually this year. It was a very small Western team. I knew it was going to be, though. I knew it was going to be a small
Oleg won right hand. He beat Sean Ross easily. Wow.
Who did? Oleg?
Oleg.
Yeah. I see Oleg beating Sean. I want to have that match with Sean. I mean, Sean's style, I think I got him now. I was close to Sean like 2.5 years ago. So, what'd Sean say? Can't believe how much Patrick. I know he's fucking deadly on that left, man. Wow. Yeah, really even feel Dustin Houghton and yep. No. Pat is the man on the left. They've been saying that he's on another level from everybody. So his right's not the same, but his left's pretty damn nice. No, not this year. Yep, well, me either. I wasn't going. I wasn't making the trip this year either. There's our answer. So Dustin Houghton got second place on the left hand in the supers. He was second to Pat, that Pat guy. Patrick McKinnon. Yeah, Patrick McKinnon.
I wonder if Patrick was the one that fucked up Oleg's arm.
I'm thinking so. I'm thinking they probably had a war, and then Oleg was done after that. Yeah.
It happens sometimes. You get pushed to a bad or a weird position, and you kind of just bring yourself out.
I can see Pat catching Oleg, too. Oleg's got that big hit. Pat probably friggin' got his cup in, got the stop, and then they had a war, I bet. And then, that's what I'm thinking.
I think Dustin beat Ole, though, didn't he? I heard.
Yeah, he flashed him. Yeah. from what I heard. But and then that was apparently after that was after 2 matches where Oleg had a fucking. I heard he had a banger. Yeah, the first couple rounds. So
no, I saw that. I think he was pulling the Patrick guy, and he literally Oleg went into like a full fucking kingsman.
Yeah. That's what we're thinking.
Don't know, Sean. I think Brian's guessing.
Yeah, I'm speculating. Yeah, because it seemed like after the war, he wasn't the same anymore. So
might have just burnt out though.
It might have just been
okay, guys, get this. He after that war, after pulling Patrick, he just lost. Then he pulled in the 110, the heavyweight.
He won.
Buddy.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He lost.
I heard he won.
And lost again.
I heard he won one of the brackets.
Maybe on the right arm, but on the left arm, he lost completely out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I watched both.
He lost one and then he came back and won one, but it must have been on the other arm.
Cohen beat him on the left arm from Saskatchewan, and Cohen is 18 and not that high of level. I would say to get a pin on Oleg.
But Oleg's left.
Even Oleg, after he was like putting his head on the table. I think he was hurt.
Yeah, well, listen, Oleg, after seeing him last year flash Josh Bellin, like, I mean, I don't see. Yeah, he must have had an injury or something. It just doesn't seem realistic that everyone surpassed him in a year. Like, like I'm thinking.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, well, you don't know.
It seems like it would be a thing, but
we're all punching up. I mean,
training hard.
But that left hand, I mean, of Oleg's scary, man. That hit.
I tend to not immediately think that the other guy's hurt. I tend to think maybe the guy who beat him just did really, really good. Maybe he got burnt out and what was left in the tank just wasn't enough. Yeah, no, that could be. Especially once he felt he's like, I don't have enough energy. Maybe I have the strength. It's not the energy to actually output it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? All it takes. That's the thing about brackets, right? All it takes is one crazy match, and it can upset the whole freaking thing, right? So, yeah.
But see, the thing is, I don't see that because I was going through it because I was asked by someone to analyze the Cohen guy, and I was really watching Oleg to see what happened to him. And that match that was a war wasn't that long of a war. Like it wasn't like a fucking minute long war where you could be that completely drained.
Yeah.
Especially when you're Oleg's level.
You could have pulled something though, right? All it takes is a tweak or a pull, right? And then
I'll have to see. Well, if you post anything about being injured, if not, then I guess you just didn't. Sometimes your body just doesn't show up.
That happens too. Sometimes
in those days where you're just not you that day.
Or you screw up and eat something shitty, or you know what I mean?
There's so many things, but you know what? Good for everyone that got a pin on him. Good for everyone that went. I think everyone did a great job. Everyone showed up. We had some really good showings from Red Deer. Yep. We had Amber Droush. She's a national champion in the open division.
Yep.
Which is insane.
She beat Sarah Wilson. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
She pinned her the one time and then won on fouls in the final. I heard, but I mean, either way, a win's a win, right? If the person
when she pinned her, though, it was good. It was boom.
Oh, it was like butter. It was just like shoot. It was
crazy too because Earl was reffing the match too. Yep, from what I've seen.
No, I mean, and then we had a lot of good showings actually.
Definitely.
Jeremy Droush.
Yep. The left hand Masters.
Amazing. He's also Masters.
Did he pull Solomon and beat Solomon? I seen Solomon got second, so that's pretty impressive.
Got first place, and then he was, and then he missed the right hand. They didn't announce the brackets. They just started calling people to the table. So it sometimes you're turned this way talking. Your ear isn't to the stage. You don't even hear.
No, that's not how it happened. That's not how it happened. You missed. You misunderstood me. No, because what happened was he went and told him, "I'm not pulling left hand." He dropped out. For some reason, they dropped him out of both classes, like left and right. And because they don't,
he wasn't in the bracket.
so yeah, he wasn't even in the bracket. They took him out of both. So
Because
instead
they
of
didn't announce the bracket, he didn't know that he wasn't in the bracket, so he didn't even know that they had started, and he didn't know that he wasn't in his bracket.
Yeah. Well, they just fucked up. But Miguel says Oleg said he might have a broken finger, index finger.
There you go, right?
You want to know
That's
what? I broke my finger against Chris. You remember my match with Christian Dell? I broke my finger that day. Yeah.
Which one? Index or?
This one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because remember second round when he went into a Kings and I slipped and it went bang. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I had so much adrenaline. It didn't bug me that much. But next day,
I've always been lucky enough that I usually hit myself in the face.
Yeah. Well, just with that press, it just hit the table like bam. Yeah.
I knew there was something wrong with Oleg. His performance just went like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Yeah.
No.
Both arms. He pulled both
I didn't really
arms.
watch it, right?
He did really good right arm. Yeah. He won right.
He pulled supers and then he pulled supers first. Probably had wars with that, and then when he got to the 110 kg, he probably just had nothing. His hand was fucked.
But he won the right arm 110 or something. Or something. Either the 110. Yeah, I think it.
But yeah, I told Buddy, I was like, yeah, Oleg, he already pulled. I was like, yeah, he pulled the 110 plus and then pulled the 110. So anyone that beat him in the 110, you can't really consider that a big win.
That is weird. I mean, I like going from bottom to top, like lowest to heaviest, because I'm light, so I pull earlier. But also kind of makes sense if you're trying to pull multiple classes, right? You'll have less.
That's what I try to tell people. There's so many people that go, oh, I think super should go first. I think super should go first. No, because literally every promoter is going to get fucked by that.
If anyone wants to do multiple classes, yeah, it doesn't really help you much if you're going heaviest to smallest. But if
I'm a natural, I know, but I'm a natural 198 puller, and that's what my main.
Just get fucked all the time.
Well, that's your fault for being so big.
Someone's got to get fucked.
That's what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
But no. At the end of the day, that's your prerogative for being that big.
Well, I guess you could lose weight. You could lose weight. That is fair.
Not when you're 6'4". Like, no, you can't just say I'm just fat because no. I mean, if I lost weight,
I didn't say fat. I said for being that big. I said for being that big.
Brian, don't take it personal. We're saying people can lose weight easier than they can gain weight.
Well, I'm just saying I can't lose that much weight. Like I can't. Like I would look like a fucking. I don't even know what I'd look like down that low.
Well, you gotta think. Matt has a bigger frame than you, and he's way lighter than you.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah, but he doesn't. Exactly. He doesn't. He doesn't. But what I'm saying is, you could do it. It's just not going to be easy by any means. I'm saying it is possible humanly. It's not like it's impossible. It's just not what you want to do. It's not impossible.
And you know what, Brian? You have a photo of you holding a fish on your Facebook where you're about 100 pounds lighter than you are now.
I wasn't 100 pounds lighter because I haven't.
But you know what I mean.
I haven't been under 250 since I was like 16, 17. So
that's fair.
I was young.
Yeah.
I got skinny once after my first kid was born because we were poor. I couldn't feed myself.
Yeah.
I just mean
no. But what I'm saying is,
I don't know if you'd be better if you lost a bunch of weight though. The way you pull, you use a lot of your weight for leverage and stuff, right?
I think I do.
Yeah. No, you'd have to totally change how you pull. It would totally change your style completely, 100%. You'd have to relearn how to arm wrestle almost if you lost that much weight. It'd be a big
I do want to lose weight though.
But that much weight would be like a journey, man.
But that much weight is like, that's like one of those.
It'd be like what Jackson and Kalen did. Like, it would be like a big thing. It wouldn't be something you just, I can do that. It'd be, I have to change my entire life and base it on this now, you know?
Yeah. Amber, Jeremy must be really proud, man. And we're very proud of Jeremy and Amber. So
yeah. Oh yeah. But when it comes down to it, like what I'm saying, as a promoter, we want, and as pullers too, say my main weight class is 198, but I just want to do a bunch of pulling. I want to focus on my main class, and then after that, I want to do a bunch of pulling. Just get some more ready goes. So I pull
I
up.
seen Dave Gavin won.
I know, but I pull my main class, the one that I'm mainly focused on trying to win. And then after that, I just want ready to go. So I'll pull the 100s, the 110 plus, or the 110s. And if I wanted to, I could pull supers. So
Yeah, but by
now
the time-
that promoter's getting 8 entry fees from me because he's getting
I
4
hear
from the
what
left hand, 4 from the left right hand.
But I'm just saying, I can't make it. You know how many tournaments I've left because I can't wait till 7, 8 o'clock. I'm done. I can't even stand anymore by 7, 8 o'clock.
But you can also leave.
No, not
After
if I'm out of
you're
town
planning.
staying at. No, where am I going to go? It's not like
your
it's in my
hotel?
home. It's not like it's in my hometown where I can go home and relax for the day.
Yeah, if you had a hotel, sure, but if you say you didn't have a hotel, say you came for the day, you can't really go anywhere, right? We'll use the day. We'll use that as the example.
And not only that, I like seeing my
Yeah.
friends. By the time I go to pull, I have no legs usually. They're usually gone because I'm 300.
That's another thing I noticed. You walk around too much. You got to be You got to be a little bit strategic, and sit down.
I know I'm not a
The
sitter.
nerves. Brian has to stay up for the nerves. You can't.
I do. No, I am. I'm a nervous person.
If you're moving around and you're talking, you're less nervous, right?
I agree. I have a hard time.
And Brian, don't get me wrong. I did agree with moving pros before amateurs. That makes you from pulling at 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
That's
4
right
o'clock.
there. You already fixed your issue.
Yeah, it's a little better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Cody's saying, what the Drew's saying here. You want to be freshest most for your class. So if it goes heaviest to lightest, you can only ever pull your own class.
I agree. I just think that you'll see better performances out of the supers.
The main problem, I think the main problem is we need to make arm wrestling more concise and faster, and then that should solve that issue, right? If we can make it faster and more
efficient,
more efficient somehow.
Yeah.
Running 3 tables seems to be pretty efficient.
It is.
But it's just doing so many reps.
Yeah.
That's why I want to get my reffing certificate, just so I can, so that if events want to throw an extra table down, I could come help.
Yeah. I like this too. Add an open weight round robin bracket.
Just so that
that's what we did. We've done that before, actually, Robert. We did that. We did it once, and it was fucking awesome. It was so fun. But we did single elimination though when we did it. That was the only difference.
Look, hey, Brian, Mr. Peanut said get a mobility scooter.
Yeah, I could. But it'd be hilarious. Yeah, I could though. Yeah. No, you're right.
Sean's saying that Amber went through the youth like butter, and then she beat Sarah Wilson left.
I seen that. I watched.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
Amber's like such a but you know what? It's like, how much does she actually get to practice? I mean, man, she's good. Like, imagine.
She doesn't come to the club a lot, but she trains with her dad every night.
Oh, I know. And she goes and she works out. I'm just thinking, imagine what her ceiling is, though. Like,
she's not near it. I'll tell you that.
Oh, she's not near it. Like, look, let's see where she can go. Yeah, the House of Drouse is the House of Champions. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Yes, I agree, Sean. It was good. I mean, I wish more of us went, but at the same time, I couldn't really afford to go to nationals this year. Money's a little tight right now, so I got to plan everything out a little better right now. So I did want to drive to Idaho for the 18th, but I don't know if that's happened. That still might be a last minute decision if I go. So
you got to think we got to know a couple days in advance too.
At least a couple days in advance. But at the same time, I just don't know if I can swing it yet.
Jason Shaw's going.
I know.
You can ride in like a convoy.
Miles is going to be there too, I think.
Maybe they'll ride in a convoy. Who knows?
Yeah.
That one
is Jason Shaw flying or driving?
It'd be driving.
Is Jason Shaw flying or driving?
I think he's driving. Dalton Waller. Hey, look at that stud, eh? Dalton Waller kicked Chuck's ass. But you know what, Dalton? I'll give you one piece of advice. Don't do that catching shit with everybody and in from the pad. You're strong as fuck. But if Chuck had a transition, you would have been in trouble. You're just lucky Chuck doesn't know how to do anything after he hits. Yeah.
I think Dalton did a really good job.
Amazing.
Both arms. He did good both arms.
I only seen the left against Chuck. Is all the one I've seen so far. And I've seen Leif pulled Chuck too. I was surprised that Chuck got around.
Wait, okay. I saw the Chuck in Dalton. I saw the Leif and Chuck, and then I saw another one. I saw a third one. I thought that was a
Dalton pulled somebody right hand, maybe.
I thought he did. Maybe I'm mistaken though. But either way, the left-handed match.
One
with
of
Chuck,
these days,
It was impressive.
one of these days when Dalton gets down to Canada, I'll have to
Oh yeah.
I'll have to show him a little something of the left.
Well, I think I'm going to talk to Chuck because Chuck's hit's still good, but he needs to transition, like hit and then do a transitional press or something. Because if he would have got not, and listen, I was not that I was rooting for Chuck Dalton. I thought he did amazing, but if Chuck could just have a transition, catching him so low like that, if he would have came forward and pressed, he probably would have pinned you those rounds. But it looked pretty damn impressive anyway. The way he dragged out, ripped Chuck open, and ripped him all the way over to the other side of the table.
Oh yeah,
it was Dalton's like on another level now compared to what I remember the first time I seen him. So good on Dalton. Yeah,
I think he just needs to work his setup. I think his setup was the only thing that he needed to really work on there because he was getting to a position where he could really fire hard from.
Yeah.
Set up more. So if maybe he was set up too much like this, I don't know if you were listening to Dalton, but I could be totally wrong. But you're kind of catching more like this. So if you kind of set up like this, you can maybe hit right from the go. From
right
that
from the go.
from the start.
I've seen him do that press hit before too. That press hit he uses.
You could see it in Dalton's face as soon as he felt that connection point. It's like, oh, I got that connection.
Oh, when he got the connection, he was just shaking his head.
So, if he can get into the setup, that's going to be. I think the next thing we can work on is getting that sticking point in the setup. Ooh.
Yeah. And that's also really impressive too. Well, not too many people. So when Chuck gets to his winning side, he doesn't lose too often.
No, because he drives up, so it's hard to come over top.
He tries to block it. But Dalton was pulling out and then over, right?
Yeah.
So
he did extraordinarily well.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not going to say who, but I'm looking forward to Dalton's next match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there'll be lots of matches coming.
Tyler Weaver. That was the right hand I saw.
Tyler Weaver. Okay. Tyler Weaver. Yeah, he looks. I'm sure Dalton won that match too.
Yeah.
Tyler's looking. He looks like a really strong guy, but he looks like he's new to arm wrestling. He looks like he's not connected yet. I could be wrong.
We saw him at the Armageddon last year.
Yeah. Well, no, I know I did, but I think he just looks like he just doesn't look fully connected yet on the table. He looks like a strong dude though, really strong. He looks newer to me. He looks awkward. I could be wrong though. Side Scott blog debt. What? Anyway, late for the show. Just want to say hi. Intro song. Thanks, man. Yeah, I know. You know what? We're not gonna we're gonna make a new intro, but we'll probably keep the same song. I'm thinking because it's hard to top that one. We do have that other one that's good, but it's got the other one's good, but it's got Zach's nickname wrong in it.
What's it called? Zach Attack.
Zach Attack, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not
Dude,
really
that other one, the one that you put on some of my videos. I love that one. I love that the bumpiness to it.
Awesome. I like it too. Well, you know what, Zach? Though it doesn't actually say that's your nickname. It just says like Zach Attack, like like your attack.
No, I know.
Yeah. I know you mean though. Yeah.
You know what? With Dalton, you know how you were saying that he's getting here. Even if he trained just like top end side pressure to be able to maintain.
It might have been one of those. It might have just been this. It might just be more of this. It might be the setup. It might be this training. It could be a bit of both. Yeah.
I don't know. He's looking so strong though. Like
he says, "Facts. I agree, bro. I have a lot of work. I have a lot to work on just to meet head with some biceps."
Yeah.
And you got Dakota here.
That was fun to party with too.
Well, no, I'm thinking. Listen, the power that I see Dalton with on the table, a few changes, and I don't know who beats him on. He looks.
Oh yeah, just the power is pretty much there.
The power is there. It's just waiting till
it is looking. I would say in the past year it has gotten.
This will beat him.
That bicep. Yeah.
That'll beat him.
This bicep and this power.
Yeah,
just a mass.
I think You guys, he's looking strong. I think you beat him, but yeah,
He's looking massive too. His
you
arms
better
look
hurry
freaking-
up. All I'm saying, Cody, is you better hurry up and make that match before he gets too damn good.
I don't know whose arms are bigger, Cody. Let me
It's
see
not
that.
possible. He ain't
I
gonna
don't
even come
know.
close.
I think Dalton's arms might be bigger.
Right. Well, they might be bigger, but I got Cody
No,
favorite.
his arms are more toned. They're not bigger. There's a difference.
That,
Yeah,
no, that is.
I got
yeah,
Cody
think
favorite.
probably less than an inch, I'd say, between you guys' biceps, though. But an
Well, I
inch
know
is
I
quite
got-
a bit on the bicep. To be fair,
Well,
Mine are 18 3/4.
you know what? The down your
Oh,
only
18.
weakness to Dalton is speed. I think.
On the left, I'm getting fast.
Yeah, Cody. The thing is, in practice, I've seen Cody go. I'll tell you what. I've seen Cody move in practice significantly faster than I've seen him move in a match. So I think he has the potential to move way faster. I think he actually can be really fast. I think he just chooses to lock his move first.
Because his
and
strength,
not-
his strength is
super quick
static.
Inside, outside.
Yeah,
I think he's just used to pulling a certain way that he doesn't use it. Because I think he can be pretty quick.
Oh.
I don't think he's like so
See what Dakota said?
Which one?
No more advice for Dalton, please, guys.
Yes. Well, I was impressed by Dalton. Dalton's made huge strides, man. He's gotten way, way better. I'd say since he pulled you, Dakota, Dalton is twice as good as he was then. So, yeah, you're right. Maybe we don't need to give him no more advice. Maybe for your sake, eh? Yeah.
Hey man,
But you
I
know
think
what?
it'll make everyone better. If there's like a bit of a rivalry between a few guys, I think that's how people get really good. Like John Brzenk wouldn't have been how good he was if he didn't have a rivalry with a few guys. Devin wouldn't have been as good. Michael Todd wouldn't have been as good. Dennis wouldn't have been as good. None of these guys, what's his face, Mendogas, having these rivalries and stuff makes him better and better and better and built him way better than if he was just beating everybody. You know what I mean? It makes you a way better arm wrestler if you have a good rivalry and a few guys you can.
Well, John had a few different ones over the years, right?
Exactly.
I remember early days, Marcio was a rival for a little while.
Even earlier, it was
And then
Johnny.
It was, yeah. Yeah. And then
Walker.
it was, Johnny Walker. Yeah, I seen that guy throwing 100-pound dumbbell and catching it like this. Yeah, it was crazy.
I was telling people, I'm like, that's how strong that guy was.
Oh yeah, it was retarded. His forearms were like fucking stupid. Like everything was big on that guy.
What, did he actually like let go of the dumbbell in the air and then catch it and stop it?
Yeah.
Dude, this is the craziest thing. It wasn't just him throwing it up and catching it like this. Apparently, Johnny Walker, when he was younger, could take a 100-pound dumbbell, throw it up, and catch it like this, like that.
Not move. It wouldn't even move. Yeah, it would just go.
I only believe that because John Brzenk himself said he would catch them solid like this. He said, you throw it up, boom. Throw it up, boom.
Yeah.
I was thinking he was throwing it like boom, catching it and absorbing it.
No.
Right into his arm. That's how he was so good at arm wrestling because you have to match 100 pounds smashing down on his lock.
Yeah. And you know who does something crazy too with 100? I heard Dave Hall does something similar.
I tried it with a 40. I could do it with a 40, and after about 3 reps, felt like my elbow. Didn't feel like it was gonna explode. It just didn't feel. It felt really weird. It did not feel like it.
I felt all bad. I couldn't get to practice today. I wanted to, but I had to do my work. I had to. It was after 1 by the time I was ready to go to practice, and I was like, "Fuck it." So I hit the side pressure machine today. I went all fucking out today. I don't know how many sets I did, but then I did my last set. I just closed my eyes. I just want to see how many I did. 75 reps.
Hell yeah.
And it's 185 pounds on there, but it's only 105 because it's, you know what I mean? It's only 60%. It's like 59% of the weight. So
yeah,
it was around 100 pounds anyway, side pressure, close to it. So, and I did it like 75 times. So it's pretty good. But my elbow was screaming when I was done, like screaming. But
I may have measured it incorrectly, but with the way I measured Cody's, I pulled the weight and I rotated with it. It peaked at about it was anywhere from 75 to just over 80% of the load.
Yeah, but my sprocket's
He
small.
said he got it different, but just the way I did it, I just grabbed the thing and I just
Yeah.
followed it and turned with it and I stopped.
My sprocket.
But that's still a hell of a lot more than 59%. If it was at 45,
Yeah.
it was reading like 37.
Oh yeah, I wasn't trying for no max.
And when I did it, it was reading 37.
My sprocket's only about that big, right?
So I'll do the math on
No,
that.
no, mine is 100% weight to handle
You
ratio.
put the big sprocket. Yeah, you upgrade. You have the bigger sprocket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and me and
79%. 79 when I tested it. Cody said he tested it at 100%, but when I tested it, the way that I saw people testing, I got 79%. Either way,
yeah, okay, but
that's a hell of a lot.
no, but Zach, I actually went with math, and I didn't use it like my grain scale is shitty.
Yeah, well, I'm saying.
I have a
just what I'm
shitty-
saying.
Yeah.
Cody,
And you
I
can't
prefaced
grain
everything I
scale.
said by- Yeah, but I prefaced everything I
Yeah.
said by saying the way that I did it specifically, not the way you did it. Not saying
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did it.
No, I know, but
Saying
what
the
I'm
way
saying is that the way that you did it is an incorrect measurement.
But from the trying to tell you is a lot of people measure it that way, and they use that math for the ones like for those machines all the time. So I'm saying compared with their math, it's still way above their math. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Doing it their
basically,
way is still way above.
what I did is I took my sprocket size, which is 1 foot, teeth amount, length of handle, and all that, and it comes out. And it was me and Clifton Erickson who spent 3 days getting the math down perfect. And that's why Clifton Erickson also upgraded his sprocket to a bigger one on his side pressure table, because it is a 1-to-1 ratio.
See, I tried to tell somebody that, and they called me full of shit. That's why I wanted to test it with the crane scale, see if I could prove it. But with the crane scale, with the setup, I could only get about 79%. I agree with the Drew, but you'd have to change his whole life and his pulling style by the time he got lower. It's a journey. It's not a small ask. It's asking him to change his whole life, basically. Is it possible? Yes. I want to go on a 95% carnivore diet myself. I'll be freaking shreddy.
Oh yeah.
And Dakota, if you want the math, talk to freaking Clifton. He would have the math exactly on hand for him.
Yeah.
But
I
just
believe
the way
it.
that
Or
other
in
people
his-
have done
or-
theirs, it still supersedes any of those side press machines I've ever seen. With the same method I've used, it still supersedes anyone else's machine by far.
Well, see, you know what's kind of cool is that I train the side pressure with the side pressure machine, but see behind me, I use most of my side pressure now is band work. So
Smart man.
yeah, I do it all the time, every day, and I do a lot of statics now. But when I test my side pressure, I do it at the dungeon on Fridays, and it's all bands. So we put
And
a
don't
40.
forget to flex your core really hard when you're going side pressure, Brian.
Oh yeah, I am. I'm flexing my core, and
A
I'm
lot of
not
people forget.
just one movement.
Yeah.
It's just one movement all the way. Yeah, I do. I drag it all the way across, and I touch the pin, like the
I see
pen.
people be like, I can't keep my arm close here. It spreads open. I'm like, well, you're
Nope.
flexing your core, or are you just leaving it loose? Yeah, that's the thing.
I keep it right with my core, and I come right. And if it opens, I fail.
Perfect. Yeah.
If
Okay,
it opens up, I consider that actually, we started this, and like we all do it now on Fridays. Friday's side pressure day. So, but anyway, if my arm leaves at all, it's a fail.
Yeah, you guys at the dungeon do it right. You guys know what you're doing. I see so many just people posting stuff for arm wrestling, and they're doing an arm wrestling workout, but they're doing it in the least arm wrestling way possible. And being like, check out this. It's like, bro, you could make that 10 times better for arm wrestling just by doing a few things and like
Just
making
a
it arm
couple
wrestling
things.
instead of like turning an arm wrestling lift into a bodybuilding lift. Turn it into an arm wrestling lift. Like,
yeah, well, it's just like the table curl, right? I see people trying to perform these table curls, and I'm like, that's just that's not a curl table curl. They're just going like this and then up. I'm like, that's just a bicep curl. Like my table curl, I get on the peg and I take it down sideways, like where I'm stretching this, and I take it all the way down near the pad, and then I hold it 5 seconds, and then I come up. That's a table curl.
Well, because that's like arm wrestling. Someone's ripping you open, you're pulling back. Not this. It's this.
It's none of this. Yeah.
Bicep, but it's not this.
And then some guys
You're not helping
comment.
yourself much by doing this. This isn't an arm wrestling move. Look, I'm gonna win.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like that
If
at
you're
all.
trying to punch up from getting pinned, that's different because you can punch up and turn and rotate. But you're
Well,
not trying to just curl them infinitely and win by doing this.
yeah.
It's not going to help.
And then everybody says that my table curls are pointless and retarded. I can tell you right now, that was kind of the strength I used to beat Len. Len hit me.
If you make it
was
like
like-
an arm wrestling match, I think it's amazing. Where anything you do, if you can make it like your arm wrestling, it's
Yeah.
a great arm wrestling workout.
Well,
It's
look,
stupid
Len-
stuff like,
Well-
I want to get better at arm wrestling, so I'm gonna go. Now, let me
Yeah.
explain quick. I'm gonna go bench press for a year.
Yeah. No.
Let's just say you spent that time instead of bench pressing for a year, you
Yeah.
find a way to do a bench press that also incorporates the same muscles you use on the table. So
Yeah.
maybe like a side pressure into a bench press. So you pull
Yeah.
bands to the side and then you push the weight.
Yeah.
Boom, right?
You know what
You're
I
still
do?
moving the chest this way
Sanders.
and this way, but you're literally teaching it to do this.
Yep.
That'd be great for that'd be way better for arm wrestling.
You know how I do my bench press? Well, I'm gonna get back to it
Yeah.
again. Sanders, every week I had to do bench press. Well,
Yeah.
it depended on my routine that the schedule you give me. But
Yeah.
it was a blank bar, and I would get 40 kg bands and actually loop them around fucking plates like a 45.
Okay. Oh,
on
and the
each
weight
side.
would bounce.
And then and then when I'm lifting it, the plates are bouncing on the bands. And that's how I bench press. And you got to stabilize because the bar is bouncing all over the place.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that benching isn't going to help you. I'm saying you could have incorporated more arm wrestling stuff, more stabilizing muscles, more other muscles, and in a year done way better with that bench for the arm wrestling side. It would have made your bench way better. It would have barely helped on the table.
You
But
wanna
you
know
can
what's
actually
crazy?
make that more functional.
You want to know what's
You got to make
crazy?
it functional.
Is I trained with Sanders, and a lot of people say, well, you didn't get much out of it. He wasn't there. I got the routines and the videos I got for that year I was training. I have 15 different ways to work every muscle for arm wrestling because of all the different schedules I got from Sanders. Like, yeah, bench press, I got 3 different bench press techniques. I got for pronation, I got like probably 20 different pronation lifts. And what I do
Probably.
now is I'll do a routine for 3 months and then I'll switch my routine. I'll work the exact same muscle groups, but every exercise is completely different for the next 3 months. Even though it's still pronation lift, it's a different pronation lift from what I was doing on my other routine. You know what I mean?
Well,
So I'm always shocking the muscles, right?
I think Robert Kelly has it down pat.
Yeah. Just blast trend. Fucking there you go. Yeah, until your
Now you're
tendons rip
thinking
off.
with your brain.
Yeah, now your tendons just fly up, the rip apart.
Now, to be
Shred.
fair, I know this is going to sound crazy. I'm not telling anyone to do this, but
Yeah.
if you were going to only blast one thing for arm wrestling, make
Yeah.
it HGH.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
those tendons rock solid, baby.
I agree, 100%.
I mean, I wouldn't blast it though. I would drip it, but
Yeah,
that would be me.
yeah.
I'll wait until I'm a little older before I start
I
thinking
did
about that.
buy a bottle. I couldn't find the MK677, so I bought that NGK in the bottle, and then I
Oh.
looked it up, and it's the exact same thing. They just had to rebrand it because it
Yeah.
got banned. Yeah.
It
So
happens. Yeah.
So now I have a drip bottle, and I just take the NGK
Yeah, see, that one's a little bit, I'd say, healthier than HGH.
because it just helps your body produce.
Treatagogue is a hormone ghrelin that tells your receptor for HGH to go, and
That's
it doesn't.
right.
It raises the IGF-1 insulin.
Yep.
I'm not
Yep.
a scientist, bro, but I did look
but
it
you
up.
are right. That's
Don't
why
know what
SARMs.
that means.
Well, that's
Don't
why
wanna
they're
talk
saying
about
some SARMs are. Well, SARMs are. They don't get flagged. Most of them don't get flagged like an anabolic, but they
Yeah.
still can help you, like, you know what I mean, with healing, stuff like that, right?
But I mean, with the I would say what matters more than all of that is proper diet. If you do a proper, amazing diet, get enough protein, enough fat, I don't care what you do
Oh,
for
look at
carbs.
this.
You don't need the carbs, but
So
if
me-
you're getting enough protein and fat, you
Miguel and me have something in common.
Oh, is his
Sanders-
coach?
Miguel says Sanders was his coach from 2022 to 25. Sanders was my coach from 2023 to 24. But then I just, you know what? I couldn't.
Keep
Well,
up.
I had my own shit, and then I started working with a team. So I left Sanders, but it wasn't because he wasn't working. I just took all the knowledge that I gained from working with Sanders for a year and then applied it to my teammates, right? The guys I train with all the time. So that's what I did. But you know what? Sanders is an awesome coach, and his routines are they're proven. Yeah.
I also want to add this in. You guys were talking about SARMs and like MK677. MK677 is actually not is not even a SARMs.
I don't even know what it is, but it worked.
It was made
It's
for
very good.
Alzheimer's patients so that they would
No,
actually
they call it a secret to God,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I said earlier.
if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Yeah, and then they also banned it. So
Yeah, but banned it for what?
they didn't ban it. They had to do something. They had to change the.
It's not federally regulated by the FDA. Is what it is.
That's right. That's right. Yeah,
That's
and then
what
they
it
had,
is.
and all they did was call it
Can't
something
be
else.
sold and can't be advertised as medicine.
Yeah,
Has to
and
be
it's
for
called.
experimental, non-human
Well,
use only.
I looked it up. That NGK that I bought that I've been taking,
Yeah.
it's exact same as the
It's the
MK677.
MK677.
It's just they rebranded it called NGK, natural growth hormone or whatever, right? So, whatever.
But besides all that, you don't need to do that, especially when you're starting out. I mean,
Oh, no.
starting to stay pure.
Depends on your age too. Like if you're younger, you already
Sleep and food matters more than all that shit anyway. You can do all that shit. If you're eating like shit and sleeping like shit, you're gonna do worse than the guy who's eating really good and sleeping
fasting
really good
too.
and working hard, too.
Fasting will help release human growth hormone.
I like to fast mainly to stay more lean.
I know, but it does.
More lean
It releases the fasting releases stem cells and human growth hormone. Yeah.
You know what? I mean, fuck it. I want to go to someone that knows it all, and I'm going to tell them, give me everything. I want all the peptides. I want all the SARMs and all of the steroids, all the HGH.
One vial, just let me put it in my shoulder.
Well, see, the steroids I'd stay away from myself because I want to live a long time. But I do use the peptides, and I think some of the SARMs can be good for you. They're saying that some of these peptides could increase our lifespan to like 130, 140.
Of course they could, but it's other things that are going to take you down before that. Like that would be in a perfect scenario. Shit.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, exactly.
It's the same with human growth hormone. In a perfect scenario, it'll add 20, 30 years to your life. But yeah, see what Sean says. Hit the nail on the head, Zach. Proper nutrition is more important. If you're eating trash and not enough, you won't do much for you. Eat proper and change could make it seem like you took here. Exactly.
No, I agree.
Exactly.
I agree with
and
that.
when I'm saying that HGH give you 20 to 30 years, no one ever gets that because it ends up, your heart overgrows or your lungs overgrow. You have complications from it before you get the benefits from it, right?
Well, they take too much too. Like
and people take too much, yeah.
Sylvester Stallone started, from what I read, he started taking it in his 40s, and he still is on it now. And Joe Rogan microdoses.
Same thing with Arnold. Like, there's a lot of people that are in their old age now, and they've been on it, and it's because it does keep your muscles and bones strong and healthy, right?
Yeah, Joe Rogan says microdose. He takes one cc of human growth hormone. He does it sub-Q in his belly every day, and he says it's like
you and Sean were saying though, that that only matters if you're at your peak human freaking.
You're not producing it. Well, after 45, you don't really
waste of time and effort if you're not already at the peak of what you can do naturally. You can do so much naturally, you wouldn't believe how far you can go naturally.
Yeah, McDonald's.
I'm natural. I've taken MK677 when I was like 17, and I had some peptides to heal. I've never taken anything else.
No.
And
yeah, you don't need it because it's a tendon sport anyway. Listen,
eventually I might if I want to get really hyper.
If you're not a fucking
older, but I'm not going to go now. I'm going to be focused on being a good arm wrestler, staying as healthy as I can.
Yeah.
And if I can breach to a certain level, and I can't win naturally.
If you're like talking top 10 in the world,
that's a last resort for me. If I do my very best and I fail at that level, I would maybe try gear. But I want to see if I can do it naturally. There's guys that are top 10 in the world.
Listen, Svetan Kashevsky doesn't take any steroids, and he's like in his 50s.
You think Crazy George took any steroids?
No. That's what I'm saying. It's like you build those tendons up, and you get your table IQ up. Listen, you could be an unstoppable force.
I'll have to be scrawny my whole life. I won't be jacked and yoked, but
I think you'll eventually. I think when you get older, Zach, you might see a 176 class when you get in your 30s.
I think I could do. I think now I could do the 176. It's just if there's a guy who's like a Jordan Weeb or something, it's where it's like it's just an uphill battle. I'm just fighting an infinite uphill battle with this guy like that.
Well, somebody like that, because they're cutting to make 176, so they're really
that's the playing field I got to be at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At 143, I'm kind of the guy cutting to 143. I don't walk around at 143. I'm not cutting that much. I cut like 10 pounds, sometimes a little less, but still, I am cutting to it. I'm not one of those guys sitting at 135 who's trying to gain weight. So, but Jordan Reed is also like a phenom, man.
I was saying earlier, we only had 10 athletes from the West, from Alberta.
Yeah. I
9
mean,
or 10.
I wonder how T-Bop did.
It was rough.
I don't know. I've seen them there, though. Mm-hmm. And Saskatchewan had 9 people. I think we had 10. So that's only 19 from there. I don't know who went from Manitoba. I think almost nobody. So, Western Canada probably had a stupid low showing, man. I know that last year in Regina, Ontario did amazing, and they had a small team, and they were second place with a tiny team. So,
you know what I want? I want Steph Roux to pull 143 next nationals. That was what I want.
Can he make 143, Steph? Though
I don't know if he can, but I want him to, because I think that would be the hardest match of my life.
And you might beat him at that weight if he has a.
I might. Well, I think I stand my best chance.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I think so
have you guys ever taken like a small weight and just let it hang in your hand like this, and it just stretched the shit out of your pronator?
Nope. I do not do that to my joints. No.
I don't want to bend that way. I try to make my get as stiff as I can, so I never bend in a negative.
I probably
no. I'm stretching my.
Oh!
I'm stretching my pronation right now.
Yeah, there was a few from BC. Did Jacob Lee go this year? I know. I've seen Dan.
See, 143. No one has made 143 in BC that I know of. That I think could beat me. If damn it, yeah, Steph did have to cut hard. Damn it, at 70 kg, Steph's a bit too much for me. Mm-hmm. On the left, maybe the right. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the right. My right's feeling pretty good.
I think the right.
Yeah. My right's feeling pretty good. What do you think, Cody? You think I can beat Steph right?
I think you can.
Steph's pretty good. He's just better on the left.
You're strong too, though. You on your right, though. You get bigger guys.
I don't know, though. Steph, it's where I'm strong. He might be strong is what I'm worried about. It might be one of those style things where maybe I might beat someone who he beats better, but then he might destroy me because we're both in the same lane. And maybe I'm more multifaceted, but in our strength lanes, he's stronger. Mm-hmm. But we'll see. Because I know on the left, it's rough. It's rough on the left.
Yeah, but I've seen you stop him, though, and make him work on the left. And he would definitely looked a lot stronger than you, but
yeah,
2%.
That's a dirty move. It's a dirty catch. I don't like it. It's so
you
much.
You looked like you could have got hurt the one time you were pulling him, but you did good though. Still,
I know where my body can go. I wasn't near. I don't think I was near getting hurt, but I was near. Not hurt, but my arm giving out. I don't think I would have got hurt, but I think my arm would have just. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. See, Cody. Captain Phil Cardy says, "Keep trading that stretch, Cody. Get used to that position." That's why I don't practice that position at all. I don't want my shit to know how to go back like that. No.
No, but it for overall arm health, it is so. All I was doing was holding my arm straight and letting that weight, because like my hand wasn't actually bending that much. It just looked funky from the thing, but my hand's just sitting there.
My elbow hurts. Straightening the elbow hurts me.
I can go straight.
I went golfing. Me, Sean, and Matt went golfing last year, and my elbow hurt so much.
I think my left. Yeah, my left can go straight. My left can go almost straight, or my right kind of. It's almost straight.
I'm even selling my golf clubs now. I want to sell my golf clubs because you know what,
dude, the tennis elbow you get.
Yeah, you should have seen Matt. Every time Matt hit a ball, he was grimacing in pain.
Oh, bro,
Matt's actually got a good golf swing. Yeah.
It's the same joint they use for arm wrestling, same joint used for golfing, same joint for tennis. Exact same joint.
But like I was saying, all that weight is doing is hanging off this side of my hand.
Yep.
So it stretches out the pronation muscle, because the pronation muscle goes towards that side of the arm.
Oh yeah, rehab. You gotta do rehab work. I just looked the way you did it. It looked like your wrist and hand were bent way back.
No.
Listen, it says what goes up never comes down. I wish that was the case, buddy.
What goes up but never comes down? Lifting side pressure numbers.
Yeah. When I was 19, it was like that, but it's not. It comes back.
Brian just something else never went down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe my brain. I don't know. But yeah, no, Clifton. I've been working on my side pressure, Clifton. I wouldn't mind actually recording, but my problem is my side pressure machine. I don't know how to I don't know how to scale. I don't know what the hell I'm lifting ever. Like I know it's I don't know how to work it out. I'm gonna have to do a crane scale, but even then, all I can really do is just pull the handle sideways. And
you got to do what I did. You have to put one hand here, one hand here, pull it, and you have to guide your power the same angle as the pulley.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know Cody's saying no, but I'm just letting you know that's how people online do it, and that's what they're comparing their numbers. It doesn't matter if that's the number that gives the perfect. I'm saying that's what people do online. That's the numbers they post. So if you do that, you'll be equivalent to what they're doing. That's how they test it.
But Buddy also told you what the percentage is, right?
How they test
Hey,
it.
Brian? Buddy told you the percentage, right?
He said it's around. He told me 63. I think it's like 59 or 60% though. Just because how easily. Oh, look what I got.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Insta 360. Yeah, buddy.
You know what, Brian?
Amazing.
Go with
Awesome camera. What?
just go with 60%, and then that's probably roughly what you're doing. He probably is correct. The guy that built it is probably pretty close to what it is. Maybe you're just stronger side pressure than you thought you were.
Maybe. I got 185 on there, so it's like it's moving pretty easy now for me. So I'm thinking, I don't know. I know it's like
you have 185 on there, but what's 60% of 185?
It's like around 100 pounds, right?
So if Cody's is a 1-to-1, that means I did 135 pretty easy on my left.
I did 75 reps today though, so
yeah, that is fair.
I'm just saying I think I don't know. I question it. But
I think that's the way to do it though, is not to max out with the machine. I think that machine does best when you get a good volume level.
I use it
just follow your body, bro.
I do it. I use it for volume, and I just follow it. And I got a handle, so I got the handle at the top, so I can come over like this. But I also have a handle down about
it goes slides over that hand
that comes like here, and now I can like this. Like if I was in
kind of practice more of a
from a open hand.
Kind of I'm trying to think what you call that. Yeah, cool though. That's really cool.
But yeah, I have two. It has two handles on it, so it's got one where I grab it like this, and another one where I grab it like this, and then wrench. I have to wrench it over. Yeah. So, but it works. It works really good. I love it. So, I'm so glad I bought it. So, what's this?
I'm looking in the chat here. I wonder how Luke Smith did.
I do it every 2 days, and I do it in a repetition type sense. And then I do a heavier lift with the bands at Dale's on Fridays. But see, even then, we got 40 kg bands, so we put one. We start with one, get blood in the arm, and then we go to two, and then it's still kind of blood flow, but it's a little bit of, you have to try a little bit. Then we go to three, and it feels kind of hard, but by the time you're done, your arm's pretty pumped. And then we put a fourth band on, like a big rubber one. We put that on, and then we grab that, and then we just try to rip it across. We figure it's about 130, 140, like somewhere in there, like actual pounds.
Yeah.
So,
but
Brian,
another thing. I was going to say.
I know Brian and the dungeon have first dibs, but I am selling my side pressure table.
Yeah, and why? You want to get a new one?
I want to get something to fit in my. Just more compact.
Room it takes. Yeah, you don't like how much room it takes. Yeah.
I don't got that much room, and my gym's getting full.
Yeah, well, no, I know what you mean. My gym's over full. Yeah, but that's why I got some of my stuff at Dale's now in the dungeon because
for everyone in the chat. Here, 1 sec. I'm gonna do a little something.
Luke Smith got second. That's pretty good.
Real quick, Brian, have you guys taken like a heavy strap and put it from the back and pulled it and then done your side pressure?
Yep.
Okay, yep. That's a really good one to pull the back pressure.
See that band? See that there?
You're doing one, yeah.
I'll actually add bands to like I do. I actually do
Yeah,
multiple
perfect.
now.
Yeah,
I have them
that's
tied
the
up
way
in
to
other
do it.
places too. On other bars, I must have like 12 bands tied to that rack.
Hell yeah, so you
Just
get all the
different-
angles and fucking.
yeah, I got all yeah.
Nice.
And I'll just put the music on and just go to town. Like I don't
Okay.
and I don't even keep track all the time. I just go until my arm's dead.
You guys ready for this? This is the gym so far. Oh, one sec. There we go.
Nope.
Well, last
There we
week.
go. Okay. We got the cable
rack.
machine. You got the pulley, side pressure table with preacher curl bar. Then you got the lat pull down desk. Then you got the new adjustable dumbbells. Bunch of handles over there, hinge bar. I got the whole setup.
You have everything. Yep. You had everything you need, but
Check it out.
now you just need the
All
time
you
to
need right here.
Is that your whole gym, Zach?
I've got a little bit more.
I'm
I
just
got a
bugging.
bench out there with some weights, some bars, and I got my table, and then I got some more bands. I got a fuck ton of bands.
You know
I
what?
got like 20 bands out there. I pulled all 20, and I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
Listen, I now I understand. Like you've always been yanking on your bands all the time, but I do the same
He's
thing.
always
now.
been
And
yanking.
I think I get the most. I get a lot on the like extra now on the
I
table.
tried to tell you, Brian. The thing is, it's the reason why you want to do the lighter weight ones for thousands of reps is because look,
Yeah. I do.
especially with this, I'll teach people a trick here. I don't like grabbing this, so see me with my fingers open. I don't want to teach myself to hang on. So I'll
Mhm.
wrap this thing, it gets sticky. It sticks to itself like this.
Yeah, so you
And
do.
then this gives me my mind muscle connection. This isn't really working out the muscles that much. It's the mind muscle connection for this movement. So now when I'm in the setup, guess what? This is literally my setup. My setup is this.
Yep.
That's how I set up now. I literally, and I'm sitting here, I'm practicing my setup every day, thousands of times every day.
Mhm.
Every day. Boom, right into my setup. So now when I set up, I let them get their grip. I sit like this with my palm facing myself. I grab them and I go, and I load my pronation heavy, load my rise, load into myself, get my side pressure ready, and then I usually just blast straight sideways.
No, I agree.
My
I
hands
agree.
are open. I'm not grabbing. Look, my hand's completely open. Letting go of it. That's the key. Is finding a training method where you don't have to hang on. Get a training method where you can keep your hand open when you're supinating, open when you're pronating, open when you're cupping. So you're training your body not to squeeze to be
Yep.
strong. Be strong without squeezing.
Without squeezing, yeah. Well, see,
And mind muscle. Anyone can do it. It's just a mind muscle. You don't have to think
I
about
do
it.
the same thing now,
Automatic.
though, as you. I actually thought about you because I was like, "Fuck, Zach hardly does weights, but he's always doing bands, and he's gotten stronger and stronger and stronger." And then now, even when I'm doing my side pressure with the machine and that, I will take the 140 kg band or 30 kg band, and I just have that. I have that handle that I like to use. It just represents a hand, but I will just statically hold it, and I'll pronate it, I'll cup it, I'll supinate it, I'll do shoulder roll, top roll, like. And I'll sit there for like 10 minutes and just arm wrestle, like ghost arm wrestle with it. And I've noticed a big difference in my arm wrestle, especially defensively and countering. Like
Yes.
my ability to transition
You're
is getting
learning
better
every
and
angle.
better and better. Well, just transitional, because I want to be a transitional puller. Like I want to be able to, even when I pulled Len, I was kind of palm up on a couple of them, right? But I was just like, you know what, I'm fine, and I was able to transition from it, right? And I just want to keep getting better at that. And I don't know. I want to arm wrestle is what I want to do. I don't. Yes, I can practice flash pins and shit, but I know I'm not the fastest person in the world, so I might as well just get really comfortable in all positions on the table. That's what I figure.
That's the
I
best
know,
bet because you
I-
never know where you're going, right?
Yeah.
I think you guys should get ready to see me get faster.
Why not? Add it. I never got a flash pin before, and when I did get my first flash pin, I kind of wanted to feel it again. I've got 4 flash pins now in my career, so if I can do it, you can definitely do it. So
Damn, Clifton's going hard on the workouts.
hardest I've ever had for workouts and arm wrestling. Wow.
There was like 3 months where I was doing something called double overtraining. I named it myself. I would work out as hard as I could, like to the point where I was like almost like crying because I was like pushing myself to the point where my arm was burnt for the past 2 minutes and I'm like screaming.
Yeah.
And then I'd go down and then I would lock in and do it again. I'd do it twice. I don't know how I was doing it, but I was like mentally forcing myself to do every workout to failure twice in a row immediately.
Yeah.
And after like 2 months, I wasn't getting tired anymore. I could just work
No,
out and I could just like
go.
pull for hours. It made me be able to pull a lot longer. I mean, now I don't have it as good, but if I kept doing it, I bet you. I mean,
Oh yeah.
your risk of injury goes up, but I'm telling you,
Well,
I was like, I
There's
was ready to
something
pull
to it.
every day. I was ready to go.
Yeah, there's something to it too, because I've lately, instead of getting like fatigue, like just muscle sore, I've actually been getting arm wrestling toothaches. But I'm getting it from, but I'm
You're
getting it,
targeting arm wrestling.
but I'm getting it from the training, not the arm wrestling. So
That's
that means
good.
I
That means you're
must be
targeting the
hitting.
right muscles.
Yeah, and it totally. Remember back when I used to get the brachialis pain, or I get the out. You know what I mean? I'm actually
Yeah.
getting that from my workouts. So I'm like, well, then I must be targeting the right areas. Now it kind of sucks. I'm getting toothaches, but you know, toothache pain sucks, right? But they don't.
I
Doesn't
know.
stay. I'll get a toothache pain. It'll be gone by tomorrow, right? So
When I will forever preach and
it's good. Turn something off.
promote redlining in practice for table.
I know you will. I won't though. I still
No,
don't
but
like
what? Okay, but how often do you see me gas out in a match?
No, you don't. Oh. Ah! See, that's the top handle right there. Fuck. I worked out so hard that fucking feels heavy right now.
But if you and you know, I swear my redlining is what made me have good endurance in arm wrestling.
No, I know. Listen, Cody, I agree. And I've accredited you with that, but it's still not me. I still
You
like
gotta
the
think,
60-70%.
It takes two people to redline.
Yeah.
You can't redline by yourself.
No,
So
that's
you
why
gotta
you just
find
find
someone
someone.
who's redline
You just
at
got to
practice,
pull
which is a
strong,
little harder.
keep strong,
But if
and
you find someone,
pull
I don't
strong
think
people.
there's anything wrong with it.
Listen,
When I pull the heavier guys,
yes,
when I pull the bigger guys, I do it all the time.
yeah.
But I
and
know how to.
I'm
it's
okay
more
with
dangerous if you're
redlining.
dangerous, but it can be safe.
I'm
don't think
okay
there's
with
anything wrong with
getting
it. It's
close
just-
to redlining, but I
Yeah,
don't
just
like to just go
intent.
bam.
Some
I
people
want
like
to
to
do
train and drill. They like to do drills and train stuff. Some
Yes.
people like to.
Me,
I
that's
like to
me.
train arm wrestling by taking every training session like an adventure. Everything I feel is something new. I don't try to get stubborn and be like, I know exactly what to do here. I feel everything every time. I treat it like I've been told but never done it type of thing. Like I know everything but I've never. It's weird. If you treat it like that, like I do, I'm always learning. I'm always trying to learn. If you're trying to go in to try to learn only a specific thing and you're drilling it, you haven't gotten it in 3 months. Have you learned anything in 3 months? I don't know. There's nothing wrong with drilling certain things, but I think always be open. That's how I do it. I like to go into every training session open. I'll pull.
I was gonna
some
say-
guys, some guys.
Brian, you were saying that 67% and stuff like that.
I don't mind going
You know how
harder,
at the end of your
but I
match with
like
Glenn,
it. I don't. Yeah,
at the end of your match with Glenn, you were damn
I
near
am.
ready to die. You were so out of breath. And
I know, but the only thing that was done on me was my thumb. I'm always out of breath. I'm out of breath from the second I started.
but
You were giving
You
up
were
in the
telling me
setup,
that your
though,
whole
Brian.
arm was
You were
dead.
like quitting in the
That
setup.
was my
You were-
hand. That was my thumb. Yeah, my thumb
Yeah.
was blown up. Yeah, my thumb.
I know, but you were.
Well,
I know.
if your
After the
thumb's
match, you
blown up,
said your whole arm
fight
hurt.
for a different position. You weren't even fighting anymore. You were just sitting there like, you got
No, I know.
if your thumb's burning, don't use the thumb. Use something else. You know.
It was only my thumb though. I'm not lying.
I know, but I'm just saying what
And
you
it was
said
so
after your
bad.
match.
I couldn't clamp my thumb anymore because my thumb was so
I know, but
blown up.
Brian, I'm just saying what you said exactly after your match. You said your arm was done. You said your arm was done, and that's what you said that night.
Not my arm, my thumb. I said my hand.
I know, but no, you said that night. You said your arm was done. You're like, I can't even lift my arm.
I don't remember that. I remember saying I couldn't move my thumb. And
No,
my
yeah,
hand-
you were saying that your whole arm was done. Like you were like even like moving it. You were saying it hurt.
Oh, I had some little bit of pain in my brachialis, but that was because of the fucking back pressure I was having to do to stop the hit. And I was tweaked 2 weeks before I was injured there. Not injured, but I was sore there. I had a toothache there. So it came back out again. But I know what you're saying. I know what you're going to say. But I don't care. The outcome was still there, right? I still won.
No, it is. But let's say you're in a tournament and you had a war like that in a few of your matches. Now you don't have much left.
Well, in a tournament, I actually recover quick, though. So, like, as far as my arm and stuff, I do recover fast. If you watch me, that all I'm doing between rounds is telling people to help me breathe because I hold my breath when I arm wrestle. Zach's right. Zach called it perfect when he was doing the commentary. I do. When I stop and I'm surging or I'm giving any kind of force, I'm not breathing. I'm
in that commentary, I go a little further and I explain.
Yeah.
I'm like, because he's not getting any oxygen to his muscles when he needs it. So now that he's off the table, his body's trying to shove as much oxygen as it can back into his muscles.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Ease them because you starve them of oxygen.
Oh, you're right. You're 100% right.
It's hard to do because when you hold your breath, you do produce more hydraulic force, but only for a short period. And then you're holding your breath and you're actually producing less force by the second.
Yeah.
Only works for a split second.
Well, you know what the worst thing was about it too with Len is I didn't have my mouthpiece and I felt lost. I felt like I was missing something because I always have my mouthpiece for all my matches.
Did you have it with you? Or did you forget
No, I fucking forgot it. I didn't bring it. Yeah. So then I'm like, I don't have my mouthpiece. I don't have my mouthpiece. So in my head, I'm thinking, I'm actually got a disability because I don't have my mouthpiece with me. Right. And my mouthpiece is built so I can breathe too now. So I can bite down and I can still breathe. That's why I was using the airwave now, right? So anyway,
you shouldn't breathe through your mouth. You should breathe through your nose.
My nose, I can't. I
exhale through the mouth, but inhale through the nose. Yeah,
I can't breathe through my nose, guys, at all.
Yeah.
I have a deviated septum. How
much does it cost?
Done.
I was going to say, I wonder how much it would cost you to get your nose fixed. In Canada here, you might be able to do it for free.
I can get it for free, but I have to wait 2 years, right?
Well, might as well get it booked.
Yeah, but I don't know, man, because it's got a chance of being worse too. It's got a 40% chance of failure. So
I know Joe Rogan had a deviated septum, and he said it was the best thing he ever done in his life was getting it fixed.
Yeah, because he was suffering from all the stuff I suffer from.
Yeah,
like sleep apnea and everything, because it's like it all connects. Yeah, I don't know.
You should be able to, if you tilt your head a certain way and pull your nose.
I can.
You got to do it a weird way. You should be able to. Yeah,
I can.
Maybe do this and put tape on your face and tape. It might look messed up, but
there.
make your face open.
There, look, see?
Yeah,
I can breathe a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but when it settles, it's gonna. Yeah.
Nothing now. It's just closed. I don't have any passage. Like you can stick something up there, and there's you can't hit.
It pinches in and comes to the side. Yeah.
Yeah, they're done. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what. One side was because of breaking my nose when I was young, and the other side was from something else. But both are just fucked. Both sides are fucked.
A little toasted. Yeah.
They're done.
I do think that you should go in there and get that fixed because I think you're so much better.
You're probably right, but hey, arm bender, what
are the odds? What are the odds of it being worse? 20%?
Well, I guess it wouldn't matter. It can't really be worse because I don't breathe through it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So you got a point. Yeah.
4 years wait. It's a 4 years wait. Damn.
It's a 4-year wait for try. Yeah. Unless I go to the States and pay for it. Yeah. So, but it definitely would change my life. It would, but
I think you'd live longer too. Sleep apnea, you'd live longer without having that sleep apnea.
Well, I just would use a machine at night. So, but I'd like to get rid of the machine because I can't always wear it. Sometimes I get claustrophobic and rip it off.
Oh my
God.
So, and that's another
so what
thing
happens is, but even with that machine, you're not getting as good of a sleep. Even if you could wear it and you didn't feel claustrophobic, you're not getting as good of a sleep because you got all these fucking hoses everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't like the sounds of that though, Sheldon. Picture a cordless drill with a.
That's what I read. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, it's like, ugh. But you know what? I remember old videos of them banging with a hammer and shit. Like, I don't know if I want that done. I watched the surgery from like 30 years ago, and they had like this thing, and they were bang, 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 hitting it with a hammer. I'm like, I don't know what they're doing, man, but I don't want to get that done. They look brutal, but I'm sure they have
Brian,
with technology. It's better.
We have a saying in the patch for this. We have a drug in the patch for this.
Yeah, but that's what did my nose in on one side.
No, it's called Triactin.
Oh, I don't like Triactin. Yeah.
Try acting like a man.
I know that one.
There's also the quit acting. Quit acting like a bitch.
Hey, if I can't breathe, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
You know, we're just
No,
having
no,
fun with you.
Oh, I know, but my nose.
You- No, but you know you could tape your face so that your nose is pulled back so you could breathe. Though you could do that. It would look goofy, but like the hockey tape or the tape
You know
they
what I
used to like
did? You know
females
where I,
use. Like, they
you
use
know where I
like,
was the best? You know where I was the best and I felt the best was that Battle Zone. I put my mouthpiece in and I had. Did you ever see those magnets I had on my nose?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, and I was breathing. I felt great at Battle Zone.
Looked like half a cyborg up there.
Yeah, I did. And remember me before too with my K tape on, because of my brachialis.
Yeah.
I used to wear that calisthenic tape on my arm. Yeah, I go up there looking like a cyborg. Yeah, fine. But you know what? You know what? I want to do it again. I got to get more of those magnets for my nose, and I'm going to wear the nose piece and with the mouth guard and watch. I'll be a new arm wrestler on the table. Tell you. Because what the magnets do is they stick right here and right here, and it expands my nose like this, right?
Yeah,
And I can
well,
breathe
a
through
bee
it.
will do that to you too.
Yeah.
I know. I just think it's like my mother is the same way. She has, I think it's like 2 or 3 spots in her spine that she needs to get fused. Day in pain. Take Percocet all day to deal with the pain.
Yeah.
And then she'll like bitch about her pain to me. It's like the doctors have already given you an option on how to get it fixed and not have that pain anymore. Go get it fucking fused.
It works sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it gets worse after a fusion. But I know a lot of people that had it, and then they got way better afterwards. So I know one
But
guy
no,
that had.
she'd rather sit there, eat, stuff, and
He's addicted to those because you can only take them for 20 days, and then you're full. I used to be fully addicted to those. I know what it's like. Yeah, you
but
can't
it's
get
still
off.
like go get the freaking surgery because now I have no sympathy. It's like you have an option, go get it done.
Option, yeah.
Oh yeah, she could be scared too, right?
Well, it's frightening. I mean, I don't blame her.
Yeah, we don't know, right?
Maybe she needs a helping push. Maybe you got to talk her into it.
Yeah, you know.
I've tried. I know, but my
And then
family also.
recovery, and then recovery chances go down as you get older, right? Like after 60, like some people don't recover from any surgery. Like I've seen people get hip surgeries and die afterwards because you got a chance of dying. You got like a 25% chance of dying from it.
You got to make sure, yeah, if you don't have someone to help you, especially.
Well,
No,
apparently
no.
with a spinal fusion, it's a spinal fusion. There's like a 40% chance that you can be
Paralyzed. Yeah.
paralyzed, but that's what she's all worried about.
Oh, I'd be worried about that
That's
too.
really high.
A pretty high percent. yeah.
That's
It's
pretty
the
fucking
thing
bad.
is, she can barely move as it is now. So what's the difference?
Barely being able to move, but still being able to if you have to, and not being able to move at all, 2 different things. You lose your independence and your freedom if you can't move.
Yeah.
A good amount of it, right?
Yeah. Candy Passmore in the house. Hey, Candy. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling fatigued today. Tomorrow's no side pressure tomorrow. Oh.
You know, my chest was sore after I've been curling that bar every day.
Yeah, mine too, a little bit. But mine's in a weird spot, though. It's like up here. It's like, but yeah, just holding it together. Yeah, mine's like across here for some reason.
The midsection of it?
I think it just depends on arm length because me and Cody were having this debate the other night because he's doing the band thing like I'm doing, and you said it was working your chest, and for me it was just working my rear delt and my upper lat. But
well, here's the thing: depending on if you do the exercise even slightly different, you can use a whole different chain, right?
Yeah, I
But
think
Zach,
turn a lat pull down into a row. You can turn a lat pull down into a row real quick.
Yeah.
No, Zach. The movement is this,
No, I'm not doing
and he
that.
feels it in his lat.
But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm doing the chicken wing. This. Like
He's pulling
But
the opposite direction.
I'm putting it around my elbow and I'm bringing it in and I'm letting it out and I'm bringing it in and I'm letting it out and I'm bringing it in.
Well, yeah,
So you're going like this.
I feel it in my lat. Yeah.
Yes. I'm bringing it like this. Ugh.
Okay. Yeah. That's.
Yeah, I
that's,
still
that's
feel.
okay.
I feel more. I feel that more in my chest.
I
Think
said
of it this way: the lat would be doing all the pull part of that. So anything that's coming backwards, the lat's going to be doing right. Like my
No,
shoulder,
dude,
if I move, look,
it hits my rear delt too. But load it.
you're
Load
right.
it with some weight.
Yeah,
Load it with some weight.
Yeah, no, I
I
know.
think I
No, but that
to say, hey,
band is going straight this way.
Yep.
Yeah, your lat's doing this action, not this.
No,
action.
but it's not my lat like as if I was rowing. It's actually a difference. It's where the upper lat meets the rear delt, like near there.
Okay, yeah, that actually makes sense then.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, it
it's
makes
just
sense.
like this. It's just like this.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yep,
That
that's
makes
all
sense.
it is. And it's hitting my rear delt and my up and right here.
Well, look at this. If you had any of this backwards movement, that does activate right here. Like, look, you can see it activating in the back.
Like this here, coming across like this. This is what I do with my side pressure anyway. That's how I do my side pressure. So I don't need strong here.
Exactly.
Strong here.
Just so you know, in this, what we're talking about, all the band movement is trying to take you this way. There's no back in it. There's nothing backwards in it. It's just outside way.
No, I'm saying that when you go this way, you can still flex this muscle.
Yeah, I'm still bringing it in and flexing
When I'm pulling it, I'm still flexing this real hard.
Exactly.
It's popping out real deadly.
Yeah, it's my wing.
I feel it flex. Like I feel that head. The head you talking about is right here. This is
yes.
look, you see it flex.
Yep, exactly.
As soon as you mentioned it, I can feel it.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly where I feel.
I get no feeling in that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's being activated as much. I think he's just flexing it.
No, just like it's
just
lat
flexing. Cody, start flexing all your muscles through your arm and back.
Flex your wing and your shoulder.
Yeah.
You're sucking it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing exactly what you guys are saying, and I feel it all in my chest. I'm even trying to focus. I'm even trying to focus my back, and I feel none in my back.
I don't feel nothing in my chest.
Cody, I'm not telling you you're gonna feel this in your back.
Yeah.
Your back does this, not this direction. What I'm saying is flex those muscles while you do it.
The wing, right under your armpit.
You flex those muscles, you get a really good flex when you go to do that. It flexes them really nicely.
Yes,
Brian's
that's what I'm working.
Everything. He's getting a good flex in there. He's probably making it sore because he's really giving it a good pump.
So are you going out more like this, Brian? Like this when you're doing it, or like this? Because if you're like this, you can't flex the back. You can't.
Do you see me? Do you see me?
You can always flex your muscle.
Like this.
Yeah, he can flex.
I'm
showing you the muscle and flexing it for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's pure lat and rear delt that I feel for some reason. I'm just
I don't.
my body.
When I do that, I don't get any of it.
You see this movement? This is a minuscule of what Brian's doing. Look, all these muscles are being used. He's doing it real slight. So he's still using them.
But that was where.
What I was just saying is the main muscles doing this movement are in the front because you're pulling over. Muscles don't push.
You're not activating them.
I'm not doing this. I'm going like this.
Yeah,
I'm pulling.
I know. Okay.
I'm pulling.
Even this.
I'm pulling down till I'm tight.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that you don't feel it back there, but I'm saying the main muscle that even doing this, even the chicken wing, just out like this, the main muscle that's doing that is your chest.
Yeah, my chest is probably just strong.
Yeah, your chest adjunctor muscle or something. Yeah, we never said against that, Cody. We were not saying against that at all.
I'm saying I'm probably really strong in my chest.
Brian's just flexing this as he's doing it. He's like flexing this really hard as he's doing it.
Yeah, I'm flexing my wing and my rear delt.
And for arm wrestling, if this is all flexed and tight, that's going to make your structure better.
That's right, and that's why I'm doing it. And it was Randy Sparling that showed me it and said that
I think that's good. It seems like a good thing to be working.
He just said for your core, because listen, I like to be like this, and
everything tight to your core. Yeah, everything comes up through. It has to be a strong system the whole way through.
I want the whole chain to be
back, that's just helping.
And once I get locked like this, I don't want to. If my arm comes out, that's a fail. If my arm opens up, it's a fail. I want it here, and I want to just keep it. And when I go sideways, it's like this. I want everything locked. If this opens up, then my move is failing in my mind. So that's why I'm trying to strengthen down here too. Strengthen this down here because I'm already strong up here, right? I don't know. I just thought it'd be a way to even it out. And Randy Sparling told me to do it. Said it really helps when you're hitting sideways. And I said, well, fuck, I'll work on it. So that's why I'm doing it anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Dude,
think
it
it'll be
just
good.
got really loud outside with the rain.
Oh, it's been howling for 2 days here, buddy. Like, woo!
I'm a doctor. I can do it, Mr. P.
A chance of paralyzed. Yeah.
Arm bender.
He's funny. 40% chance of paralyzed, and Cody's like, "Why are you complaining?" I know.
Come on, stop being a pansy. Get in there.
Yeah, but I call this exercise the chicken wing anyway. So whenever I explain it, if I say the chicken wing, you know what I'm doing. Hey, Lucky.
I don't ever do that one. I just do this instead. The one I was doing earlier, I'll bring it like this,
Yeah.
and I'll just turn the different angles. I'll start here, and I'm coming from the outside.
Yeah,
I'll turn
exactly.
more on
Okay.
this
Yeah.
side, and I just kind of hit all the different angles, up, down,
And
over.
that
I
would
just kind
work
of do
the same
that.
muscles. That would work the same
It's
muscles.
kind of the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
just
think
do-
the
I don't-
chicken
I don't
wing's just
add-
like an isolation. It's just like isolating the where
I think I'm naturally really strong there too, so I don't.
Yeah,
I think that's my natural strength.
Well, see,
being
and
able
my
to do
chest
this.
is my chest has always been naturally strong. So I probably what Cody feels in the chest, I probably not really feeling because I'm weaker in those other areas. So because
Yeah,
you got to
and
remember,
people
like you
either-
said, if you got a weak spot in the chain, it's probably going to feel it more than the spots that are built, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly. And most people either overtrain their strength or undertrain their strength.
yeah,
Because they're like, I need to train it. I need to make it extra crazy good,
Yeah.
or I don't need to train it that much. It's already good enough.
yeah,
You
yeah,
probably should always train it, but never
yeah.
overdo it. 'Cause
Overtraining is bad too because
when I mean overdo it, I don't mean
you
like
get-
going too much and training for a year in the hook. I
Yeah.
mean what you're saying,
yeah.
doing too much and then hindering your
Yeah,
ability
yeah.
to get better.
Well,
You
you know,
can only
you
get so good in such a amount of time. If you push your body past what it can do, you're actually getting less and less.
yeah.
You might
I
even
think it makes your
stagnate.
holes. It makes your holes more apparent too when you're too
There's
strong.
people that I've heard talk to me and say, the past couple of years, I haven't gotten any better in arm wrestling. I've been hitting the gym. I've been doing that. I don't know what it is. I just haven't gotten any better. And it's because they almost answered their own question. You're doing the same old things that you've been doing the whole time.
Exactly.
You gotta change things up. You gotta
Change
add
it
new
up.
challenges to your body. Your body just gets late. Your body's lazy. It gets used to
I agree.
comfortable and used to
I
stuff. You gotta
agree.
change it up. You gotta change it. Low reps, low weight, high reps until your arms screaming, and then
Oh.
high weight to the point where you can barely lift it as long as you're safe.
Yeah.
That's the challenge. You gotta put a challenge in
Well,
front of your body.
That's why I change my routine every 3 months. Like I don't
If
change
you
it.
don't challenge your body, you're just hindering your
That's-
progress.
That's right. If you did the
Anyone that goes
same
to the gym-
workout,
Anyone that's really shredded that goes to the gym already knows this. You get way better results if you start challenging yourself in different ways, new ways, changing it up. You do the same thing every day, you stagnate.
yeah.
That's
Well, yeah,
pretty
you start
common.
plateauing. You start plateauing,
Yeah,
and
so
then you can't.
especially in arm wrestling, if it's just you doing the exact same thing every time, it's not always going to be the best thing for you, unless you're doing the right thing and you're just really drilling it. Like that
Really
is fine.
efficient,
Just make
yeah.
sure you're doing the right thing and drilling it, not hindering your
Your
performance.
boys gotta go to Costco and get this
I've had those. I bought those from the variety store.
butter,
Dill pickle.
butter,
Yeah,
herb, and garlic.
No, I get the dill pickle ones. I like.
Dude, there's this cracker, I forget what it's called, but they're like cheese crackers, but they taste like they've been deep fried in pure butter, like 10
Oh, yeah.
seconds before you eat them. I forget what they're called, but they're like called cheese something, but they're so buttery. It's like your fingers get oily and greasy off of one little chip.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
they're so good though.
So don't eat too many.
They're like a square chip. They're not like a potato chip. They're like a
Those are pretzel twists, right, Cody?
Yeah.
yeah.
They're twisted pretzels, yeah.
I
But
buy,
You know what I'm
the-
talking about?
I buy them in a bag. I get them in a bag, and I rip the top off and I eat them. And they're, I buy the dill pickle ones though. Yeah.
Does anyone
You-
know what I'm talking about? They're like they're crackers. They're crackers, and they're like butter crackers.
Crispits?
They're delicious. They're butter crackers. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? They might be cheese. They might be butter, but they're
I
so
probably
good.
know because I
Someone in the
probably
chat might know
know.
what
I
I'm
just
talking
can't think
I
of the
hope
name
someone does.
because I eat everything. So I would probably have
They
eaten.
brought
We all
in-
know
if
that
I can
dill
find
pickle
it,
is
we'll
the
put on them.
Yeah,
Hey,
They're
Brian?
not sweet, but they
What?
are.
I know what you mean. They're more buttery, like
You know what
buttery.
I'm talking about? Yeah, dude. Those are dangerous.
I do.
But we all know that Dill Pickle's like the worst. Like,
Oh, what do
Nobody
you guys
knows.
think of Michael Monster
Don't know that.
Todd's performance at the so-called nationals?
Oh, his left arm did okay. Not the greatest showing, but his left arm was never the best arm anyway, right?
I watched. Well, I just thought, yeah, I just don't know why he's pulling in these competitions. But I mean,
Well, with his left arm, I understand. I understand with his left arm.
yeah,
He's
I
not-
guess
he's not that
so.
competitive.
Well, he was doing this a lot, just like pinning people
Yeah.
like this. I thought
Yeah.
that was messed. When you can walk up and just go like this to people, though. Yeah.
That's his move. That's his flash press.
Yeah, I know it's crazy though. It's like
What was the guy's name? Dang it,
big red haired guy.
Dustin
Okay,
Tomlinson, or am I wrong?
Oh yeah, no, it's not the Dustin Tomlinson, the redhead beard, the red big
Is that the
bearded
guy?
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good.
If I've got his name wrong, I apologize.
He's a
But
good puller.
Yeah, he was catching Michael, top rolling, and pin him. That was impressive.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll
So
say
that
this.
press, though, I think is a fine move. I think there's nothing wrong with that. And
Yeah,
I
it's just
think it's
quick.
actually
If
an
you-
excellent move.
I think he used it just against people that felt weaker. He was like, just get it done, boom.
Dude, it's an excellent move in a tournament. It's one of the best moves because you use the least amount of energy. Because even if you try really hard, you usually cleave straight through them, so there's almost no resistance. Even if you try hard,
you don't got to worry about your wrist being back or nothing. It's just,
just boom.
yeah. I've seen a couple other people use it too before.
I used to do it.
It just looks
I've done
it.
flawless to me.
I think Michael Todd pulls these lower tournaments for two reasons.
Love the cheese that you're talking about. I have to know which. There's a certain one.
Is there money
I think
involved?
But I think the reasons why, one of it is he loves to arm wrestle and he doesn't want to. He wants to do it all the time. And number two is he wants everyone to praise him all the time.
Yeah, I think it's a combination. Well, you know what? He did do amazing, but I don't know what to say to it, right? Like, I don't know what, I mean, but you know what? I guess, you know what? I would hate, imagine being an elite guy. So this is where I sympathize. And I know I seem like a hater sometimes to, certain people, but I actually sympathize with them because imagine you're elite and you can't get a match signed, or you're waiting and you're in limbo and 4 months goes by and you don't even know what the hell, you don't even know when you get in your next match. It would be hard to just sit idle and not arm wrestle.
Well, he was calling out Matt.
Everybody, even Matt. He called out Matt too. Maybe. Yeah.
That was cool. I would love to see that.
Asking his followers who they would pay to watch.
Yeah, I watched.
And
that.
you know what? I went through that chat, and a lot of people were saying Matt and him would be a good match.
Yeah. Well, I think so. But he said, "Oh, Matt lost to Nugo." Yeah, Matt also beat Ungerbayev, which you lost to, though. This is why
you got to realize that he beat Ungerbayev, who's the former champion.
Exactly. So that kind of pissed me off because then he's like, "Yeah, well, not Matt because Matt lost to Nugo." Yeah, but Matt just finished before Nugo, beat Irakli left-handed, and then beat Ungerbayev right-handed just before Nugo.
Yeah.
So it's like
I know the timeline's a little off, but still, like, the whole point is that is very true.
I think it's a good match.
I think Matt's deserved it. Matt has been so dedicated to the sport.
Yeah, he said yes to every match, even if he wasn't ready. He said yes. Yeah.
That's the
well, if you go in the chat, Matt left a message.
Did he? Okay, good.
Matt watched that video and he left a comment.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. I would love to see the monster and the wild horse.
Yeah,
he said to keep my belt clean.
Yeah. Oh, good. Nice.
We should make an AI photo of like a monster in like a forest, and the shadow's really big, but it's like a tiny monster, and you see like a horse. It's like a demonic horse.
Yeah. I can do it.
So it's like at first you think, oh, it's a monster, but it's
I'll make like a mean looking monster, and he'll be
the shadow. Make the shadow crazy, but make the actual monster tiny, so that the horse is actually,
yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Because he's supposed to be the monster, but then you gotta make it, on that side.
Well, it would almost.
I was gonna say.
It would be like almost like Cody's picture that I did for him in Dakota, but it would be a monster over top of the trees, like you know what I mean, like an evil nighttime theme or something. And then Michael Monster Todd, like in an opening in the trees with Matt towering over top as a fucking crazy fucking zombie horse or something.
That'd be crazy.
You know what? I think you could do just a realistic photo where you have Michael off in the corner with like tears coming down and going, and then you have Matt pulling the belt.
Yeah. I'll make something and I'll send it to Matt, and if he wants to post it.
Yeah, that would be so funny. Yeah. Michael's a good guy too, honestly.
Oh, listen, I'm not beating up on Michael. It's just when it comes to Matt,
we got to get on. We got to get Michael and Matt on. That'd be sick.
It's a good talking point anyway. I just wanted to know what you guys thought, right? Because I was reading chats and stuff, and some people didn't
man,
like
you know us.
Yeah.
Anytime Matt's getting a potential match, I'm game for it. I want him to have all the potential, all the freaking opportunities, man.
Well, did you hear Dexter and Rob Baxter talking about maybe putting Matt against Leonidas? And
Yeah, but I think Matt destroys Leonidas. So
yeah.
Regardless of any of that, though, it's the fact that Matt is Matt is one of the most entertaining guys. Like he's one of the biggest shows on the card. You know what I mean?
You remember what Robert said?
I don't know if they realize the gem they have with Matt. You know,
they do because they got Robert and that they hired their promotion department. They did something on who was the most marketable. They wanted to know who the most marketable athletes were in East versus West. Did you know number one was Matt Mask?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, number one was Matt Mask. And Matt doesn't do a lot of the social media. Like he's not as active as everyone else. Like if he was on as much as Devin, he would blow up like no fucking tomorrow.
Well, exactly. He's got a big following.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what I think would be cool is Matt Mask and Devin Larratt on the Ottawa East versus West when they come here next year. So Matt, Devin pulling.
Than me.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll be on it.
Devin pulling for freaking wow.
Ottawa Hookers.
No, fucking Vaughn for the title, and then Matt is in a title match.
Yeah. Defending his title. You mean by that
point? Hopefully.
Yeah, by that point. Yeah. By that point.
Defending or going for it.
Yeah. Oh, no, it'd be cool. But listen, you know what Alan Ford said to me the other day? So I was talking to him after that practice and that, and I said, "Listen, I'd really like to see. We've been talking about it for a while. Seeing like the high hookers versus Red Deer. If we could set it up, I think that we can match everybody they put up in every class. We could put somebody there. Guaranteed. And then you know what Alan said? He goes." I said, I think it'd be close. He goes, that'd be fucking really close. He said, your club is one of the strongest clubs I've pulled at. So that's what he said.
Our club is we have guys that are new.
Yeah, but they're all coming up.
I mean, it goes up to Matt and trickles down from there, right?
Yeah.
But I know one's near Matt. Like I say, Matt's here. The closest guy'd be here. You know what I mean?
Well, think about it. Since we started in the club, everybody since we started in the club, out of the guys that compete from our club, who hasn't succeeded and leveled up constantly? I mean, I can't even think of an outlier. Like, you know what I mean?
And consistent guys? No, everyone that's consistent at the club ends up pretty much winning first place eventually.
Yeah, like first place, and they're in the top. Definitely on the everyone's in the rankings, and some I'd say. Yeah, top 5 in a lot of the classes now, right?
Exactly.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
We actually got 2 top 5, and we have 3 top 10s in Alberta. Yeah. So because it's Matt, me, and Sean are all in the top 10 in the overalls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that overall, I feel like there's a guy on there I can beat. So what does that mean? I challenge the guy and I get on the over.
Near the bottom?
Yeah. I don't even know if he would be the bottom guy. It's one of those guys on the bottom.
No. I don't mean it like that, like in a bad way.
I don't want to say who.
Just because
I don't think I would win. I just think that I have a chance of beating them.
No,
I'm not kidding. If I think I have a 15% chance, I take a match. Any less than 15, I don't take it. But if I have at least a 15, I'll take the match. means that I have to be on point. I got to be perfect. Means that I have to be better.
Oh,
It's going to make me a better arm wrestler if I have a lesser chance of winning. But
Yeah,
as long as I
no.
actually think I have a chance.
Hey, Zach,
That's
I'm
gonna
curious.
make
Just your
everything-
opinion. I'm going to name a match that has happened. It was a super match. And I want to know what your percentage. We already know who won and who lost. But let's say you didn't know. And I just said these
Okay.
two names that you. What's the percentage of the one guy winning?
Okay.
Dakota versus Victor.
Victor.
No, but what the match never happened. What's the percentage? Do you think Dakota has a
I would say
15%?
like a 90,
90-10, yeah.
90 something to single digit, yeah. But that means nothing. I mean,
Yeah,
you
it
asked
is.
me the same question about me versus Matt.
No, that's
0. You know what I mean? It's just not,
totally.
you know.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have taken that match.
I've taken a match with you before. I've taken a match with Dakota's dad before. I've taken a match. I would have totally taken that match.
But you
Just
just
it
said
would've
that you
been-
wouldn't take a match.
Yeah, but
You
it
just said
would've
you
been
wouldn't take a
different.
match at a 15% chance.
Sure, if I'm calling someone out, I'm saying I'm not going to call some guy out. I'm saying if it's a club match and I'm just going to get better, sure, I'll take a fun match. I'll take a fun match with anybody. A fun match with anybody. That's what I'm trying to get at. If it's a fun match, it's like a 1% chance or a 3% chance. I'm not going to win. It's a fun match now. I'll take it for fun. I'm not going to take it seriously.
I
But
don't
if
think
it's a 15%, I'll actually take it. I'll actually train. I'll actually do it. If it's
That's
just, you want to have a
not
fun match?
insane.
Sure, I'm not going to train for it. We're just going to do it.
Zach, the only
I'll have
one
a fun match with anybody, anytime. I don't
the
care.
only one you
Even
can
if
pull in the top 10 now, Zach, is Eugene. Yeah.
You say
Eugene's
Eugene?
number Eugene's number 10 in the overall. Yeah.
No, let's look at the overall.
So it goes Matt Mass, Josh Bellin, the Judge, Len Houghton, Travis Robertson, Sean Crowther, Dustin Houghton, Corey Bucca, Dylan Houghton, and Eugene Bezinar.
You know, I might have spoken a little premature when I said there's someone I maybe could have a match with in the top
On the
10.
left, maybe you thought. There's Connor McKenzie.
No,
There's Matt Mask. So
No. maybe worse. Maybe
Mason
worse on the left.
DeRossi, Eugene,
I think I
Caleb.
was thinking of the old top 10.
Yeah, I think it's changed.
Not the new one. Yeah, the new one
I'm still number
you know
9,
what?
ain't I?
You can call me crazy for that one. That was a hot take by me on that one.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Hey, Brian, I'm still number 9, right?
Yeah.
No.
Right here,
And the
Cody
overall?
Sluggett, number 9.
Let me see. I just looked at it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Updated May 2nd, 2026. Connor McKenzie, 10. Cody, 9. Ali, 8.
Oh
Mason,
yeah, you're
7.
9. Yeah, Cody, you're number 9. You're right. On the left. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was on
that's
the
why I'm-
right. Yeah. Yeah, it goes Matt, Dustin, Victor, Greg, Caleb, Eugene, Mason, Ali, Cody Sluggett, Connor McKenzie. Yep. Yeah, because it's
I guess I got to come for that number 8 position one of these days.
they're doing it kind of weird now though, because I used to think wasn't the overall done the top 2 from every weight class? I used to think that, but now it's obviously not, because our overall right now is super heavyweight, super heavyweight, super heavyweight, super heavyweight, super heavyweight, super. They're all super heavyweights except for Eugene on the right hand.
Is
Nine.
it
of
really?
the top
Yeah,
10
I don't know.
Yeah, 9 of the top 10 are super heavyweights.
But if that's the actual top 10, I mean, fair
I
enough.
guess so. I guess
That
that's
is
how-
the list is the overall top 10 of all of them
is.
combined. So that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy to think I'm number 2 or number
See,
3.
here's
No,
the thing.
number
Here's the
3.
thing. Wait. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
We could be on multiple weight classes now, can't we?
Yeah.
So that means I can be on the 65 too now. If I pulled last year 65, shouldn't I be on it? Or it's because they only made the 65 this year. That makes sense.
You're on there, Sean. You're on the top.
Yeah, Sean is on the top.
On
He's
the
5.
left. Yeah, on the left, he should still be. No, they don't. No, you're right, Sean. They don't have you.
Oh,
on
he's
the-
not.
No, then he should be. Then
When
they
did he
should
beat Mason? I think it was last year, remember? He completely redid the rankings.
Well, no. I don't know when.
This is
Sean,
updated May 2nd, 2026.
yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure 2025,
Oh,
he
has called them out.
that provincials completely redid the entire rankings list.
Oh,
Yes.
you're right. the 2025 provincials, he wiped it and made it fresh because there was too much. There was inactive people. I remember him doing something like that.
Well, he didn't make it. He didn't fully wipe and fully
Not
make it
fully
fresh.
wipe it. He did
The
something.
top 3 didn't change on some of them, even if they were inactive.
Yeah,
There's a guy. I'm not saying any names. There's a guy on the list who hasn't pulled in a couple of years on just randomly in one of the weight classes, and I think it's just because they can't keep track of every single guy, right?
No.
There's
Sean said it started basically the top 2 from each weight class, but like the weight class rankings, things change based off wins and losses. Yeah. Yeah, so if this guy beats this guy, but then you beat this guy, but then someone else beat you, right? But then that guy that you just beat the guy that just beat. Things change.
Yeah, but if
all
it's
the
top
time.
2 in each weight class.
But he
how did
beat
the
Mason
top
at
two-
Tribal Days, so he said he beat.
Yeah, that's not an Alberta tournament, so I don't think they count.
That's why too. You're right. That is why, Sean.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's a if it was supposed to be 2 from each weight class, how could a super heavy ever have had? How could there ever be more than 2 of the weight class? A super heavy can't pull in the heavyweight, so he could never take
You're
a third
right.
or fourth.
I don't know
spot,
how
you
that.
what
I know that's what I was thinking. I was thinking.
No,
like
you
you.
can
Maybe
have,
the people. So
I was thinking like you.
Zach,
So it's
you
gotta
can
be-
have an overall. You can have an overall Superman.
No, you can. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not
Yeah,
talking
but
about
we
the
haven't done
possibility.
that many overalls for there to be 9 of the 10 super heavyweights.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know what you're
It's
saying.
just-
So
I
maybe
do
the-
understand it. It makes more sense. I'm not complaining.
I
about
could
the
be
list.
wrong
It doesn't
about the
make sense
criteria,
for the
too.
top 10 to be the top 10 in a row. Who would actually beat? Who was
Well,
the number 1 guy? Who's number 2, 3, regardless of weight?
No, it's true. Yeah, and maybe I'm
I think
wrong.
it does make sense.
I think they used to do top 2 from every weight class. I could be
But
wrong. Though.
now
It could be
this
my
list does
speculation.
make more sense as a overall list.
Mhm.
Yeah. Which I'm not complaining. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think because it was in Winnipeg, it doesn't count.
That is why.
Or they just don't know about it yet. John hasn't
Rodian.
brought it.
Who's Rodian?
I think if it happens at a province, I don't think it can count. I think we ran into that
Well,
before.
but I was also
I've
just
already
thinking, T-Buck also adjusted the rankings from nationals that happened in Saskatchewan.
Listen, all I can tell you is-
he didn't because
No,
he didn't
no, he
fully.
didn't.
He didn't fully, at least. Real
No, he
quick, do you
didn't.
know who Rodian Balichuk is?
Who?
Rodian?
Rodian.
Rodion? I don't know how to say it. Rodian?
Balichuk?
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
he's ranked number 1 in the 80 kg and number 2 on the left.
Wow.
Yeah,
You think I would know?
Sean needs to do is
Oh, yeah,
message T-Buck.
Rodian Balichuk, yeah.
Yeah.
Least
But he
eight
needs to
votes.
message T-Buck with footage. So and then ask him if ask him.
Yeah, that could. Yeah, you're right. I would do that too. Just send him a video of you pinning Mason. But T-Box you shouldn't have to do that. You should be able to just tell T-Box, I beat Mason, And then who knows? See what T-Box does. I don't know listen, I can't really say because I guess I don't know. I don't have I'll get the answers because this came up before and I always thought it was top 2 from every weight class, but obviously it's not. So I mean, I don't know how that's determined, right? Just from wins and losses, I think, just like Sean said. But I mean, if Mason and Sean are both from Alberta and Sean beat him, technically that should put him ahead in the overall, in my mind.
That's what I was thinking. Like after I was thinking about it, I know T-Buck did adjust the rankings off of 2025 Saskatchewan provincial nationals.
Only if we
Any
pull each other.
Albertans that
there,
faced
yeah.
each other, they took that and looked at it.
that makes sense. I'm
Yep.
confused. Oh,
Either way,
I'm looking on the
I'm
list
gonna,
here.
I,
Guess
I'm
what
gonna
not
enjoy it
seeing?
while I got it. I like my place on the overall. So
I don't see freaking Jason T-Bach on the rankings at all.
T-Box,
I don't see
He's
him on the rankings.
198.
he's 198. He's
Where?
definitely ranked. He should be ranked.
He's right at the top. I think he's number 5.
I'm looking at it right now.
T-Box
No,
5
Jason.
on the
Well, I'm in
right.
Masters. One sec. I'm in Masters. That makes a lot more sense. I'm
That's
sitting
why.
here in Masters.
Yeah, he's
I was
T-Boc's
like,
number 5.
Jason? 90
T-Bach rank is 198.
Yeah, 198.
He's not ranked
5.
185.
Cody, you're ranked one above him, Cody. You're 4th on the right. You're
That
4th
makes
on the right and left, Cody.
Because
Yeah.
I thought Jason was 176, but it makes more sense. I was like, why isn't Jason on the list? What the fuck? Okay.
Then
That's
you got,
because I beat T-Bach on the left and the right.
yeah, you got Cody, and then T-Bach, then you got Burnett, DeRossi, Griffith, Prinz, Seabrook, Shipton, and it just goes down like that. Yeah, and then on the left, it's Cody's 4th. And first, you got Eugene, Mason, Ali, Cody, Jeremy Estes 5th, Sergey, Kosh. I'm not going to even fucking do it. Sergey
Wait a
something,
second.
and T-Box 7th on the left.
Did they ever update the rankings when Dakota beat Brad at our event
I don't know.
last year?
I don't know. Probably not. Dakota would have to. All he had to do is tell Jason to switch it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm looking here.
I think what I think what happens
What's
then
happening in between now? So
is I'm pretty sure Dakota did get put a bunch a foot above Brad, but Brad has beaten
And then Brad
people.
the guy above him.
Brad's beaten a lot of people actually this year.
So
Brad's
Brad
done-
John Griffith was number 8 at the 90.
But what I find
Yeah, I
funny
said,
is in the 198s, the top 4 guys are the exact same in the exact same order.
Yeah. Matt said Roden beat me and Kelly at Mayhem. So yeah, you must be pretty good.
How many weight classes can you be in?
2.
Okay. Well, there's someone in 3 here.
I can't
What do you
believe
do?
a true top
As long as we
10.
can have more than one,
just
I'm not going to complain about someone being
top
too
2
many.
from each
I
weight
think we
class.
should be able
Yeah,
to be in as many as we want. So
you're right, Sean. I agree. I agree with
exactly, I agree with you, Sean. It can't be a true top 10. It's just two. Exactly. The true top 10 is literally in order who beats who in the top 10. I agree, though. That makes sense.
Sean. No, it's
This is a
true.
different list. It's a whole different list if it's not that.
Yeah. No, Sean, you're right, and I was wrong. And it shouldn't. Well, it shouldn't be that way anyway. It should be the true because I mean, top 10 needs to be top 10.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, makes sense, man. You're asking who's the top 10. You look at the top 10 list. It should be who's the top 10.
Yeah. And
No, I
but he
agree.
just started the list off with the top 2 of each weight class. And then after that,
yeah. Trickle down to make more
I think
sense.
I think that is how he started the list when he first started
Yeah.
it. I think that's
Give people a chance to spice it up, you know?
yeah.
That makes sense, yeah.
And then it just changes over time, right? So
Wow.
220 class.
Yeah, right.
So you're still in both classes though, Cody. You're 6th on the right in the 220,
yeah.
and you're 2nd on the left. But then you're 4th on both spots on the 198. So
I wonder if me pulling at 80 kg before should have put me on the list. I haven't pulled, I guess, at 80
why don't you
kg.
pin somebody? Yeah, I would think.
But it's within the past 2 years, but it's not after they switched it so you can be on multiple things, though. So after they did that switch, is everything from that point
I
on?
don't know,
now?
I don't
Or
get.
like-
You got to start pulling some people because you know what? Like you beat some of these guys, man. Like
Oh, on
they
the
got-
right, I definitely
They
believe
got you
that
down
I'm
at
not.
7. They got you down at 7. Like, I mean, you and Dustin, you were the closest to beating Dustin. I thought.
On the left,
think you
the
should
2
run
guys
that
are
back.
the 2 guys I've never beaten, so that's fair.
Yeah, you're 3rd on the left.
I haven't beat John or
Yeah, but Ivan, I just watched him pull. Ivan just pulled at Fraser's event, and he got beat pretty damn bad by Brian
I
Martinet.
beat Ivan at provincials.
Yeah, so you should have. Yeah, so why
But
didn't?
but
Maybe he got his rank after that though. Yeah.
no, sorry, I didn't pull right arm at provincials. I'm talking left.
Oh yeah.
Hey
left.
Brian.
Yeah.
Next
Because my
next year
ankle,
provincials,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the 242 class and see if I can get into the top 5 in that weight class. And that'll be top 5 198, 220s, and 242s.
Do they let you have 3 though? I don't think so. I think you only.
Well, hey, why not?
I don't know. I know in the Hook rankings you can only be in one weight class because Chance. When I
Multiple
contacted,
makes sense to me. Especially going up or down one totally
Yeah.
makes sense to me.
Yeah,
It's something people
I contacted Chance for Alan Ford, and he says, "Well, is he 198 or 220?" I'm like, "Well, they were 220. He's 220." He goes, "Well, he can't be in 2 weight classes." I'm like, "Well, you have him ranked he's not on the list on either weight. So fuck, just put him
The
in.
problem, we're at 220.
Yeah, like put him in. He goes, okay, thank you. I'm like, okay. And then but then he still hasn't changed it though. So yeah, I hope he does because Allen beat a lot. I mean, he beats a lot of the guys above him. So he's going to be 6th now in North America at 220. And I mean, he gave Ryan Bellinger like a fucking war, right? And Ryan's number 1 now, right?
You know, I want to. I'm going to talk to Joe Fier and see when he would be able to come down, because I want a Joe Fier right hand match.
Joe Fier, right hand. That'd be fun.
Well, try to work it out.
Yeah.
Get Joe down. Maybe we'll get Leif.
Leif, yeah. I'll pull
We
Leif.
can find Leif a match. He
I'll
looks like he
pull-
needs one. Looks like he
He's
needs a
got-
match.
Nope.
And Zach, if I beat Joe Fier, I'll be on the in the hook rankings on the right arm. At 9, I think it's 19 or 18.
We get Leif a match his weight though. That way it counts because I think he's at
Well-
242.
Yeah, but he's ranked in the 220s.
Yeah, Joe is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do want, what was his name? There's a few options. Like the one that Miles beat to take number 9.
Julian Smith.
Julian Smith is one of the names. There's a few names on the left hand that I want to pull.
I'm going to take a match right-handed at somebody. Well, you should. With somebody. Yeah, you should, Allie.
You know what? I think Ollie should find a name on the 198 in the hook rankings
I'm thinking.
and challenge them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And Sean, you should do it again too. Sean was on there, but he got nudged out by somebody.
Yeah, Joe Fox is no longer on the 198 ranking list. He's not even on the list.
Next year, I'm going to be making a challenge next year. If I win my next couple matches, I promise myself to try and travel. So I said I'd go to Kentucky, and then that I messaged him. I don't know if it was on his video, but I messaged him somewhere, and I talked about wanting to pull him, and he goes, "I'll pull you anytime, man. If you come down here," I think he said. So I was like, okay. So I'm just gonna travel and go do it. Because once you're on the top 20, I mean, at least then you're getting seen by everybody because everybody looks at a lot of people look at those in the hook rankings, right?
Yeah. So
It's supposed to be
I know.
really active.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I like is, you know what? By getting more Canadians on the in the hook rankings, it gives more options to have other super matches with other Canadians, to maybe also the ones that may be better, to also get in more. Then once we get, like, let's say even 6 or 7 Canadians on the in the hook rankings, more Canadians will get on there because they'll be beaten by other Canadians.
Mm-hmm.
Someone in the chat, the Transparent Troll said that Greg Deneen and Leif would be fun. I feel like Greg on the left might be too much.
I'm with too. I think Greg would kill him.
Leif, I think Greg's a little too much on the left.
I think I could pull him. I would pull Leif.
Left?
No, right.
Oh, right.
Right.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that could be fun.
No, I think it'd be a screamer of a match. I think I can give him a really good match, actually.
He looked really good. What was that, yesterday?
It's today or yesterday. Yeah, I don't know when it was. Recently, last couple of days. Yeah, against Chuck. Yeah, Chuck got him one round though.
Yeah, he did.
So
it looked like the buckle was having an effect on them.
I know,
so does that make you feel good if you had a super match with him?
Who?
Well, if Chuck got one round on Leif, how do you think you'd do against Leif?
I can't look at it that way because Chuck uses his speed and some people aren't fast, right? But I think I do fairly well with Leif because I think I can be quick enough to get into a good position off the go. I don't think I can. I mean, I don't think I'd be able to flash pin him or nothing like that. And he's super strong. But if Chuck is able to get over on him like that, and Leif's just strong and just rips him back anyway, right? But if Chuck's quick enough to do that, if I hit and get hand control, I think I'm in the. I mean, that's a good match, and it favors me. I don't know. I think it'd be put it this way. He's not even my weight class, and I think it would be one of the hardest matches I pulled. Like Leif is fucking strong. Like he's so strong. I would only pull it because we were supposed to pull once, and well, I wanted to pull him, and then the promoter tried to get him, but he was already pulling at the Armbender like 2 weeks later that year. That was a couple years ago. So, no,
Well,
I think it'd be a good match.
we'll make some supper here, boys.
Yeah, no, for
Yeah,
sure.
we just hit 2 hours.
Yep, it was good. 2 hours. You know what? Everybody in here that pulled at Nationals, awesome.
Good on you.
Yeah, good on you guys.
We're proud of everyone from Red Deer, everyone from Alberta.
Yep, super proud, and yep, got a lot of killer arm wrestlers in our community, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to see how we do, like on a bigger stage. Just the best guys from Canada. Let's just see. Especially like even do like more U.S. versus Canada shit. I think that'd be amazing. But
Was Cody King at Nationals?
you think he would be, but I didn't see him. Yeah, I didn't see him.
He wasn't?
Um,
Damn.
he should have.
He was there. I saw his name on the list.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I wonder if
on the list of everyone that entered, he was on there.
I wonder if Kenny Snow went. I'd like to see how he'd do at Nationals. He's good. But anyway, we can get right back into it, and we better not.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,